It's Mojo in the Mornings, 5 at 6:55.
5 at 6:55, yo. 5 at 6:55, go now.
All right, Carrie, you're going for 4. You had a little bit of a break. How'd you spend the last week? Sleeping in, or did you have to wake up for work?
I still had to get up for work.
Okay. Well, you know what? We're happy that you're here with us. Thanks for being on
Me too.
the 5
Thank
at
you.
6:55. I hope that you kept in touch with what's going on pop culture-wise.
Oh, I did.
All right. We're going to see how you do. Your challenger is Haley.
All right.
Hi, Haley. How you doing?
Good. How are you guys?
Fantastic. Haley, it says here that you're a stay-at-home mom to 2 kids. They go to school, and they're from Westland. What school do they go to?
Wildwood Elementary. My one daughter does. The one is too little to be in school still.
Okay. Was your daughter off last week for President's Day or any other days?
Actually, she was off all week last week.
Okay. Cool. So this is going to be a tough one to wake them up this morning.
Yes.
All right. We're going to lock you up, Carrie, in a soundproof area. So let's do that. We'll be right back with you.
Okay.
Five pop culture trivia questions. Haley, I'm going to start with you. These are all stuff that you should have been keeping in touch with over the last week while we were off on vacation and while you were home with your daughter. Question number 1. The U.S. men's hockey team took home the gold yesterday. Who is our goalie?
3 seconds.
Oh,
That was a tough one.
I pass.
That's a tougher one, although he's from Michigan and a friend of the Mojo in the Morning Show. Question number 2. Speaking of Team USA's win, the director of the FBI is under fire this morning for celebrating with the guys in the locker room following their win against Canada. What's his name?
Cash Patel.
Question number 3. Reality star Nicole Polizzi shared details about her cervical cancer diagnosis over the weekend. What is she, or who is she better known as?
Snooki.
Question number 4. It's actress Emily Blunt's birthday today. What's the name of the movie where she stars in opposite Anne Hathaway and Meryl Streep, with a sequel coming out soon?
Ooh.
3 seconds.
I'm pass.
And question number 5. Megan Maroney just dropped her album Cloud 9, which includes a song rumored to be about her ex, Riley Green. Why is Megan famous?
3 seconds. 3.
Pass. I don't know.
All right, let's bring the champ back from a soundproof area and see how
A
Carrie
little bit of a
does.
struggle for Haley on this one day. She only got 2 out of 5.
Yeah. Well, they're tough questions, though. There are some tough ones here, so let's see how you do, Carrie, against this. 2 out of 5 is what you
Okay.
got to beat. Question number 1.
All right.
U.S. men's hockey took home the gold yesterday. Who is our goalie?
It was what's his name?
No.
I knew it. I
He
forgot.
is the pride of Commerce Township, Michigan, Connor Hellebuck.
Yes, 0-0.
And shout
I'm in
out to
trouble for
Connor.
that one.
41 saves yesterday. That guy was,
Incredible.
and I saw that they're now calling him the Secretary of Defense
Wow.
because of him doing what he did
What a
yesterday.
nickname.
Question number 2. Speaking of Team USA's win, the director of the FBI is under fire this morning for celebrating with the guys in the locker room following their win against Canada. What's his name?
3 seconds.
Director of the FBI.
2. 1.
He's Cash Patel.
The buzzer. No. Buzzer. He
Too
said
long.
1. He said 1, and then I think we
0-1.
gave 3 more seconds. No, I'm sorry. It was a little too long. All right. Kevin gives you a long
thought I
3
had it.
seconds.
Okay.
Yeah. All right. So you got to listen. If you want a clean win, you got to get the next 3 all right. Let's see what happens here. Question number 3. Reality star Nicole Polizzi shared details about her cervical cancer diagnosis over the weekend. Who is she better known as?
Snooki.
Snooki.
1-2.
You got that. You need at least 1 more of these to get a tie, both of them to get a clean win. Question number 4. It's actress Emily Blunt's birthday today.
Like her. Happy birthday, Blunt.
What's
you
the
do.
name of the movie that she stars in opposite Anne Hathaway and Meryl Streep?
The Devil Wears Prada.
Devil's Wears Prada.
Okay.
And a sequel is coming out soon, by the way, on that one. All right. A clean win if you get this one right. Megan Maroney just dropped her album called Cloud 9, which includes a song rumored to be about her ex, Riley Green. Why is Megan famous?
She is a country singer.
There we go.
She is a country singer.
Made it
Yes,
to
there you
you.
Yes. A win. Nice. All right, it worked. Congratulations. You came back after a little layoff there. I think we probably should have come back with multiple choice questions. I was feeling it just like you were feeling it on those ones there.
Good job,
Congratulations
Shannon.
to you.
I liked your question,
Thanks,
Shannon.
Kev.
Welcome back.
Those are excellent questions, but I also think that they're,
They were tough,
they were tougher.
but welcome back.
Welcome
no
back,
cake walks
exactly.
around this.
Exactly. Haley, we have a parting gift for you. I want you to hang on the phone for just 1 second. I'm going to set you up with, this will be good for your kids. We're going to set you up with 4-pack of tickets to go to Monster Jam at Ford Field.
Great time.
Tickets are on sale.
My little son will love
Ticketmaster.com.
it.
Oh, that's cool. I love it. That's, you know what? That's perfect. I love that. The kids get to go to Monster Jam. Hold on. By the way, do those trucks, the Monster Jam trucks, like drive around downtown Detroit? Because I want one of those just to get around the snow piles in Eastern Market. Let's see if
Those are the kind of tires you need to get around some of these potholes. I'll tell you
right.
that.
The monster truck. All right, hold on a second.
It's Mojo in the mornings, 5 at 6:55.
All right.
Channel 955.
An
Hold on.
iHeart radio
Oh,
station.
geez. Hold on. I got a break. That was not supposed to be for everybody. I'm going to break. We'll be right back. Coming up here next.
707.
Let's get a look at traffic right now. This is good radio. This is
707.
not good radio. This is good radio, Kevin.
I love
Stop
this.
that.
It's my favorite radio.
You know what, Kevin? I'm going to tell you something.
I'm listening.
Last week, I forgot how to do everything, including I forgot how to be nice to you. So what's going on,
I
Shannon?
usually wait until Fridays for that to be my reality.
Just wait. This week, Shannon, don't do the dirty yet. I'm going to tell, or whatever you're doing next. This week, I'm going to make sure every single song in the Throwback Throwdown is guitar based. So it's all going to have a guitar.
Look at Shannon. Shannon's excited.
Shannon's going to win, or Anna. Anna might win some of these. She knows some of those songs.
You do,
All right.
Anna.
I might.
All right, what's going on, Shannon?
All right, now 7:08, 27 degrees. We are seeing some flurries coming down. We're going to see snow for the next maybe 45 minutes or so. Then turning just cloudy today. Temperatures dropping into the teens by tonight. Out on the streets right now. Some of the streets are slick, so just be careful. We still have an accident on the left shoulder, 75 southbound at Ortonville Road, and some slow traffic westbound 696 between 75 and the Lodge. That's your Channel 955 traffic on the morning.
Mojo in the morning on iHeartRadio.
This report is sponsored by Capital One. What's in your wallet? Capital One offers no fees or minimums on checking accounts. And most Capital One cafes are open 7 days a week to assist with your banking needs. What's in your wallet? Terms apply. See CapitalOne.com/bank. Capital One N.A. Member FDIC.
Hey, this is for all the high school graduates, soon-to-be graduates. Let's say you're graduating from high school. You're thinking, what's up next? Well, a job would be something that probably you're not really thinking about yet, but would you like to have a career in teaching, social work, nonprofit work? That might actually be something that you would think about, but maybe it doesn't pay what you think it would pay. But it matters because at Eastern Michigan University, they've created the EMU Advantage, a loan repayment program that helps cover student loans after graduating. Oh, hold on. What is going on here, Zachariah? Are you falling asleep at the wheel there? It covers your loan repayments for careers that make under 50 grand. So they'll reimburse your payments every single quarter until you earn $50,000 and those loans are gone. make sure that you go find out more about this EMU great program that benefits you with EMU Advantage and benefits you with a great career that you would love to do, like teaching, social work, or nonprofit work. Go to emish.edu/advantage and apply today.
Good evening, beautiful people. It is I, Bruno Mars. Excited to tell you that my new album entitled The Romantic is dropping real soon. As a matter of fact, I got my own little radio station where you can join me on TikTok and iHeart. It's a celebration, so call in and make a dedication. Tune in to Romantic Radio with me, Bruno Mars.
It's an iHeartRadio album preview, Thursday night at 9. Listen right here on your radio and the free iHeartRadio app. And watch live on TikTok Live.
R-E-S-P-C-T, that's what Bernstein means to me.
Boost Mobile has an unlimited talk, text, and data plan that's only $25 a month forever, meaning you'll only ever pay $25 a month for the rest of your life. Who wouldn't want unlimited wireless when it only costs $25 a month forever? If you don't, you must be one of those people who enjoy overpaying for their phone plan. But it's not too late to change your ways. $25 a month is truly as good as it gets. So go online and switch now at boostmobile.com. After 30 gigabytes, customers may experience lower speeds. Customers will pay $25 a month as long as they remain active on the Boost Mobile Unlimited plan.
Planet Fitness has everything you need anytime the motivation hits, so you can give everything you've got. With most clubs open 24 hours, you've got access to our best-in-class equipment to tackle early morning reps, late-night miles, and every workout in between. Join the club today and save $28 or more when you join for just $1 down, $15 a month. Cancel anytime. Deal ends February 27th. You ready? Planet Fitness. We're all strong on this planet. See club for details.
Hi, I'm Joy Harris, President and CEO of DTE Energy. We have the privilege to deliver reliable energy to the people of Michigan, and we don't take that for granted. So we're working hard to make the grid stronger and smarter. As a result, last year, DTE achieved its best reliability performance in nearly 2 decades. Since 2023, our customers have seen an 88% reduction in time spent without power. We'll keep working hard to improve reliability and to keep your bills as low as possible.
I have been a fan of Chipotle for years now. My go-to order is always going to be double chicken, extra white rice, the works. Hey, it's Jed from The Joe Show. And the best thing that Chipotle has going on right now is the chicken al pastor. It is sensational. The flavor is bold. The spice from the peppers is immaculate. It's got a little bit of hint of pineapple, and they finished it off with fresh lime and cilantro. It enhanced my experience to a whole nother level. Chipotle's chicken al pastor is back and here for a limited time. Try today at any Chipotle restaurant or in the Chipotle app or chipotle.com.
Attorney Advertising by Dem Siegel, 248-671-6794. Paid active dramatization. Top Dog does not mean we are the best. No guarantees of success.
What we gonna do about this dog? This dog is a problem. And this dog trying to bite us. You see what he's asking for? He's acting like somebody died. Ain't nobody died. The guy's still living. He broke a finger. You see what he's asking for? The dog's a problem. He's trying to bite us. Every call is him. Every call. He wants some money. Every call, he's trying to bite us. Look, this top dog calling right now. The insurance company, how may I help you? It's Top Dog. It's me again. We got a problem. I got a client in the accident, and it's real bad. See what I'm saying? Trying to be smart. It's me again. Trying to be smart. Everybody's calling for every accident, big or small. They make the call. Top Dog Law.
Start your day with Quaker Protein Instant Oatmeal. The instant oatmeal ready to help you tackle whatever your day brings, like wrangling your toddler into their car seat. That was fun. Coaching your 6th graders soccer team. Go girls! And carrying all the groceries in one trip. Whew. Try Quaker Protein Instant Oatmeal, granola, and bars. Great taste and a good source of protein. Quaker, bring out the good.
I'm Amanda Knox, and in the new podcast, Doubt, The Case of Lucy Letby, we unpack the story of an unimaginable tragedy that gripped the UK in 2023. But what if we didn't get the whole story?
Evidence has been made to fit.
The moment you look at the whole picture, the case collapsed.
What if the truth was disguised by a story we chose to believe?
Oh my God, I think she might be innocent.
Listen to Doubt, The Case of Lucy Letby. Open your free iHeartRadio app, search Doubt, The Case of Lucy Letby, and listen now.
Get the Bernstein Advantage,
and get respect. Call 1-800-CALL-SAM today.
More Mojo in seconds.
I want to give a huge shout out to Brightside Dental because they completely understand what busy families need. Convenience, compassion, and honest care for our teeth. Visit brightsidedental.com or call 1-800-PAINLESS today. That's 1-800-PAINLESS or brightsidedental.com.
iHeartRadio.
Olympics update.
Team USA set a record with 12 gold medals at the Milan Cortina Olympics, capped off by the men's hockey team, beating Canada 2-1 in overtime. A dream come true, says hockey captain Austin Matthews.
It means the world just to have this gold medal around my neck right now.
The U.S. finished second overall with 33 total medals, 4 shy of its record. Norway topped the medal count with 41.
For NBC's live coverage from Italy, search Olympics on the free iHeartRadio app.
WKQI Detroit.
WSNX Muskegon Grand Rapids.
WVKS Toledo. An iHeartRadio station. Guaranteed human. Real stories. Real laughs. Real dog. Mojo in the morning. Live.
Good morning. Coming up here in the next hour on the Mojo in the Morning Show. Wait till you hear some of these topics that we're going to get into. In the next hour on the show, we're going to talk about the oversleeping that caused me to actually now be on God's bad list. Shannon and her expensive trip to the doggy ER. Kevin with I had more fun than Josiah. And Anna with a very, very sad moment that happened to her over last week's vacation that I think we're definitely going to have to do a Kleenex alert on. But the call that Anna missed. We will do that. Plus, guess what? It's today. It's Monday. Second date update is all coming up this morning here on the show. All right, it is Mojo in the Morning. The phone number, 844-MOJO-LIVE, 844-665-6548. Text is 95500. If by chance you hear anything on the show today that says to you, hey, you know what? I should call in and tell a story, or I've got something that relates to it, text 95500 with just the words, call me, and Lydia will, and she will get you on the show, and then it will be really easy for us to be able to have your voice heard. And please tell us if you're a first-time, long-time. So I was mentioning how last week we were off, and last week Bianca, Lydia, and Anna, all with myself, were down in Florida visiting my son Joe and Jed and Ashley, the guys from the Joe Show. And last week also was, for those that are Catholic, it was the start of Lent. It was Ash Wednesday, which, by the way, we missed Fat Tuesday. They don't celebrate Fat Tuesday.
Yes, they do.
With punchkis in
Florida.
Yeah,
that's I got you.
Detroit thing.
They don't do actually. You know what's funny is when I grew up in Chicago, that was I think it's a big Polish thing or something.
For sure.
Okay.
Do they celebrate with like tans or Botox?
No. Yeah. do you know what? I don't know what they do. I think that it's too fattening for them to have punchkis. Did you guys have a punchki last week?
I did it, but they were all
like
online.
them.
Shout out Dutch girls. You don't like punchkis?
No, I don't like filled donuts.
What?
I know.
Wow.
Yeah. Mojo, there were 0 punchkis in the studio.
Oh, that's
because we were off.
Yeah, well, I mean, what about the other morning shows? There was just 0.
Josh Anish probably had boxes of them in his studio.
0 in this building.
Really?
First time in like 5 years.
Well, let me tell you something.
Let's do it tomorrow.
We're gonna we'll relive Punchki Day. We'll have a double Fat Tuesday tomorrow, Anna. Good point. Let's see if we can get the Hamtramck bakeries to bring them by to us. So last week was also Ash Wednesday, and because we got the super Catholics on the show, Lydia and Bianca. Oh yeah, these guys, they practically are part of the Vatican, for God's sakes. They love Catholicism and they love their Catholic faith, which is wonderful. I went to 12 years of Catholic school, and I can tell you this: I don't think I've been to church as much as these guys have been in my years on this planet. Well, Lydia and Bianca made me feel like a little bit, I guess, like a heathen. Because they, on a vacation, were even going to go and get ashes on Ash Wednesday.
I know that's right.
Like, honestly, I was going to just go to the beach and get sand.
Oh, my God.
And rub that on your forehead?
That's what I was going to do something. And I actually, you know what I was going to do? I was going to not eat meat, which is a big deal for me. Look at me. I'm a fat man. So I decided that I would go with them. They said that they were going to go to Ash Wednesday service, which, Anna, you were going too, right? Did you end up going?
I did not.
You did not. Okay. Which, by the way, you are Catholic, aren't you?
I was raised Catholic.
Yes.
You don't
Okay,
have to be
so-
Catholic. Not only Catholic people celebrate Lent, though.
Yeah, but Ash
And
Wednesday,
Ash-
though.
Oh, really?
Nah, a lot of Christians.
I was going to
do.
say Wes went and got his ashes at an Episcopal church.
Okay, so maybe that's it. Maybe
Lutheran church,
It's
yeah.
it's Christian churches like
Yeah.
what, Lutheran, Episcopal, Catholic.
I think even the Presbyterians do it.
Do they? Okay.
And the Pescatarians.
But you pescatarians are always observing no meat. So the girl said, "Hey, we're gonna go get ashes. We look up exactly like where to go?" So I actually did for them. I looked up, and I looked up that there was a church that was not that far from the hotel that they were staying at, and it had a 4:00 service and a 7:00 service. So I had golfed that day, and I came off the golf course exhausted. And I text them and said, "Okay, I'll meet you guys at the 4:00 service." Am I echoing back at myself?
No, you're good.
Okay, because I can hear myself to myself, but that's okay. Maybe that's God speaking to me.
Right.
Maybe that's the Lord going, "Thomas, you are a heathen." So I laid down for a second, only to wake up at 5 minutes to 4:00. Well, the service was at 4:00. And I wake up to a text message, and the text message says, "Mojo, are you here at church?" Which, by the way, I love the way Bianca does her texting, because it's MOJOR space you here at church. And I answer back, "Oh my God, I just woke up. I'm so sorry."
And get me some ashes.
Get me
some
ashes. They don't have
You
ashes
can't
to go.
ashes to go.
You'd be surprised.
For real?
Oh,
Did you see our videos?
No.
I'll send it in the
Doesn't
chat.
it have to be a priest or a pastor who puts them on you, or you yourself
I mean,
do
that's what I thought too, Shannon.
They got a to-go box of ashes.
They did
No
not.
way, bro.
They did.
What do they
And-
put it in?
They put it in a baggie.
Like
did
a
you do?
like a dime bag?
Like a Ziploc bag.
It's like a dime bag. Exactly, Kev.
It was literally a dime bag.
If you have somebody who can't attend.
I saw the video, and I didn't think those were real
pull up the
ashes. I
video,
thought it was like
Not even just that.
From church.
It was Jed putting them on forehead saying Simba. I'm like, this is not okay.
Hear the audio
This
of
is
it?
not
He's like,
okay.
oh my God. He was like singing.
No, hold on. Where is the audio of that? Is it in
Mojo, I
is it-
sent it to you and Bianca in the chat.
Simba.
Okay, hold on a second. This is
Oh, just
good.
kidding. You and Shannon.
So me and Shannon. Let me see here right now. Pa-pa-pa-pa.
Yeah, said, I got this.
Oh yeah, here it is. Here, hold on. Here it is right here.
She's a drama.
Hold on a second. Hold on. Ready? Hold on. Pa-pa-pa-pa.
Sure he don't cuss.
He's so for real right That's right, Jed.
We
Supposed to say you're dust, and to dust you shall
Wait, he does
return.
swear if this is my video.
Oh, okay, all right, hold on, stop it. Okay, I'll stop it right there. But yeah, so Jed was doing it, and Jed, by the way, is a proud Catholic. He went to Notre Dame Prep High School, but before that, what's the parish that he belonged to in Clarkson? I forget what it was. They're very
Everest?
Everest. He went to Everest Academy too, so that's a big one. Yeah. So he did it. So he asked us, which was a. But how did you guys ask?
Wait, I'd also like to preface that we're doing this outside of a restaurant, and everyone in the restaurant was staring at us doing this and judging us heavily. But it's okay.
What did the priest or the person at the Ash Wednesday service at St. Germain's say?
Nothing. He's like, "You want ashes?" And I'm like, "Yeah." He's like, "All right, here you go. That's it." There was a line of people. Yeah.
They must honestly. That must be a common thing because you might have a grandma or somebody that can't get it out.
in a nursing home or something.
But they like hit him
that's
in the back of
true.
the
They
church.
should go then. If it's a nursing home, a
They
priest
should
pull
go
up.
there,
You just
yeah.
can't throw it in a Ziploc.
It
and
was in
be
a
on your
Ziploc.
way. Right?
What are the ashes from?
Legit
palms.
ashes.
Palms.
From
Yeah.
the Palm
That's what
Sunday
I was wondering.
prior, I
Palms.
think.
No, from
See that? Anna,
Stop
you
it.
dead Catholic.
Stop.
Anna.
the body of dead Catholics.
No.
They are
Anna-
from palms?
Anna,
Mojo, I went to Catholic school for 12 years.
I know you did. You went to, what school is that?
Our Lady of the Lakes in Waterford.
Cheaters
Shout
on
out.
AMA.
Shout out. So I see that, Anna. You know what? I know that you're not practicing now, but you remember things that I don't even remember. But it's the palms from Palm Sunday.
I love God.
So okay,
Hold on.
That's all we gotta
Wait.
say.
So real quick, definitely go get into your topic, but you get palms on Palm Sunday, right? Because that's how we used to do it at our church.
Yes.
But you take them home with you.
Yes.
You have to bring them back and then burn them, or like how do
you
they
don't
get?
do it.
They burn the extras?
Yeah, like where are these extra palms at?
I think that they do it all. Matter of fact, they probably do. They have? Does the churches have because I know that they have. When I was a Catholic, altar boy, we used to have to set up for mass, and there was boxes we would empty from shipments from UPS that would come, and they were boxes of the host and everything like that would come pre-blessed by the priest.
Mm-hmm.
But I wonder if they have boxes of ashes that come to the church. You know what I mean?
I mean,
don't
you
know.
can order anything on Amazon.
I don't want my ashes from that. I guess you got to bless them.
Yeah, Jeff Bezos should not be bringing my Ash Wednesday ashes.
I agree.
But I want to ask the question. I guess this was the topic that I wanted to get into, but I don't know if anybody will call with this or they'll just call and explain to us ashes and how the church gets it. But what's the thing that you slept through that you feel so horrible about, or maybe you got in trouble sleeping through? Because I ain't going to lie, I've overslept or slept through a lot of things. The worst is sleeping through church. And it's a big moment that I know was meaning a lot to, Lydia and Bianca, especially.
Man, I slept one time. My friend Ashley was trying to date this girl named Ashley. She lived in Michigan. She moved to New York. Went to New York to see her. Had a fun time, great time. She was coming back home. And I was tasked because I volunteered. That's the worst part, too. I wasn't even asked. I volunteered to pick her up from the airport. And she like, Kevin, do not miss it. It's at 8:40. I'm like, dog, I'm not going to miss it. Are you kidding me? I'm going to be there. I get off work, had a long day, went home, laid on the couch, was like, it's early. It's like 4 o'clock. Like, there's no way I'll sleep. I woke up, it was like 9:50.
No.
Had like 20 missed calls. She didn't talk to me for like a year, bro. She was so pissed.
I one time slept through traffic court. I had taken the day off because I had to go to traffic court, which I hate traffic court. And this was years ago. This might have been 20-some years ago. And so I actually had to wake up and go to traffic court at 7 o'clock. Mind you, I wake up at 3:30 every morning with no problem. I ended up waking up at about 5 till 7 because nobody thought that I was supposed to even go to work that day. They thought I was just taking off. And I ended up missing the traffic court. I got in such huge trouble because I was not there. I had to come up with some kind of lie. But that's
you lied?
I had to listen. I almost lied to Bianca and Lydia, and then I realized
Can't lie
I'm
about
lying
that.
about church. But I did. I lied to. I ended up saying that I woke up with the stomach flu, and didn't want to get the judge in any kind of an illness situation. But Darlene wants to explain to us the ashes. What's going on, Darlene?
Yes. The ashes are from the year before, and the palms that you get the year before from that you bring in, and they end up burning those and using those for the next Ash Wednesday.
That makes sense. So you bring your ashes back, and then
your palms back.
or bring your palms back.
Palms back.
Yeah.
Yep, and then they end up burning that, and that's what they use for the Ash Wednesday.
I mean, I grew up Catholic too, and I don't ever remember bringing our palms back. My grandma would make them into little crosses, and we'd keep them on a picture frame or something in our.
Do it. I don't know. She said that's what my mom always used to say. I don't know. Maybe it's the extra ones from last year, but I know my mom always used to. They tell me that there was the palms from previous year.
Parents be lying. We be saying anything to our kids.
Darlene, what's the biggest thing that you ever slept through? Did you ever sleep through anything?
Oh, gosh. I'm pretty punctual, and I don't sleep in. Like, as soon as I hear something, I'm just one of those people that hear everything. So,
now you're not
unfortunately,
gonna be.
I wish I would sometimes.
You should never say that out loud because now you just put it in the universe, and you're going to be late for work tomorrow. It's awful when that does happen to you. What's up, Jess? How you doing?
Hi, Mojo.
Hey, what'd you on? What'd you sleep through?
It was my husband, actually. I was in one of my best friends from high school's wedding in Florida, and I was a bridesmaid, so I went in early. My husband slept through the wedding, and a million phone calls from me because my bridesmaid's dress, the zipper had ripped open on the back, and I needed a replacement dress. Well, he slept through the wedding, so I had to kind of wrap a shirt around my back and walk down the aisle with my dress ripped open.
Oh my gosh!
What time was the wedding?
I'm sorry?
What time was the wedding?
It was like, he had gotten really drunk the night before. It was like a 4 o'clock wedding.
Yeah. I was going to say, a 4 o'clock wedding. There's a difference between sleeping through and passing out. And I think he passed out.
I suppose that's true. It was just kind of an emergency.
But that's wild. The weddings are big ones. A lot of people will end up falling asleep or sleeping through what they have to go. Could you imagine if you were the bridesmaid falling asleep and not getting to the wedding on time? Your bride would be pissed. Kristen, what's going on, Kristen?
Hi. So this is probably my second time, but I didn't get a first time, long time.
Oh, Kristen on the phone.
So I take care of my 2-year-old grandson, and I was going to start the dishes and turned on the sink to fill the sink to wash the dishes. And then he was crying. I put him up to bed. Then I was like, ooh, be super quiet. So I laid down in my bed, fell asleep 45 minutes, woke up to the sound of a waterfall.
No.
Which was very pleasant. But then I realized where I was, and it was dripping into my basement. It was
no, Kristen.
Oh,
that's
and
the
the worst part
worst.
about it is we are staying at my aunt's house, and it is my aunt's house.
Oh my God. That's the worst. Like, I always worry that if I ever wanted to take a bath, which, by the way, the picture of me in a bathtub is probably not the best thing ever. But I always think that I'm going to die. Like, because I get so relaxed in the bath, I would fall asleep.
Slide
and I'd
under.
end up being, it'd be like a Whitney Houston moment. I don't want that happening.
Houston.
What's going on? How you doing, Lori? How are you?
I'm doing good. How are you?
We're doing all right. What's happening?
Oh, not much. I'm getting a liver transplant in 2.5 weeks.
Oh my gosh.
Okay.
Just for fun or what?
Oh, yes. I've been on the list for 5 years. But
Wow.
anyway, I finally found a donor, and I'm getting one.
Wow.
But
My prayers are with you.
Do we know who the person is? Is it somebody that might listen to the show?
They are staying anonymous.
Wow. Would you want to meet them?
I would. I wrote them a thank you note, so.
Did they respond back to you on the thank you note?
Not yet. So we'll see what happens.
That's cool.
That's deep.
What's going on?
Shout out to New Livers.
Well, so I have been through so many tests in the last 5 years. I had to have an MRI, and you know how loud they are?
Yeah.
And you have to hold your breath, and they tell you breathe, hold, let go. I fell asleep having an MRI.
Yeah. I usually do too.
Is that good? You can do that, right?
Well, I know they are telling me to breathe and let and that, and they're loud, and I just fell asleep. And they're like, you need to wake up.
They want you to breathe in at points, and that usually if it's not a person talking to you directly, it's a recording, and it's so loud and obnoxious that they're like, breathe in. You know what I mean? Like they breathe out, stuff like that. But I have to tell you though, that's a good thing that you can fall asleep in an MRI, because a lot of people get claustrophobic and can't even go in it.
Oh no, I just shut my eyes.
Yeah.
Let us know how everything goes with your transplant. And by the way,
thank you.
This is the first time that I've ever heard anybody on the show say shout out to New Livers.
Shout out. You know what I'm saying? We need them.
Where did you fall asleep, Megan?
I was in labor with my son.
How does that happen?
Yeah. So, my son, I was 41 weeks when I had my son. So my labor was induced. And, I mean, I'm not sure if, like, you've known anybody that's been, like, induced, but it's kind of a process. And I was in labor probably for about 6 hours at that point. I had an epidural because I couldn't even handle it. But I had an epidural, and I fell asleep. I took a nap and everything. They woke me up, and yeah, it was crazy.
Yeah.
Wow. Wouldn't that be amazing, though? You fall asleep and the baby's there and you don't have to worry about pushing or doing anything?
Oh, you would think so. I had to have a C-section, so.
Oh, wow.
That would have been way easier.
Wow, that's crazy. Shout out new babies.
Shout out epidurals.
Yeah,
shout out epidurals.
C-section.
Carlos, what did you sleep through?
My ceremony with my graduation.
Your son's graduation?
How old was he?
Ceremony for his graduation.
Oh.
What did you say? Speak again. I couldn't understand you, Carlos.
my graduation ceremony for high school.
You saw with your own graduation. That's a typical high school kid, though. You know what I mean? Like you're tired from the night before or something, right?
It wasn't that. I was at work. I was at work, and I forgot it was tomorrow.
Oh, you
forgot you graduated.
Oh, dang.
I thought you actually slept during the graduation, but you forgot to actually go to the graduation.
They called me and say, where are you? I'm like, I'm at home. Why? And like, you know what? Today's graduation. I'm like, really, and they're like, yeah, it's today.
Wow.
Well, shout out to you for graduating.
We have to do a redo for him for his graduation. Yes. Amanda, what'd you sleep through?
Well, my husband went to jail, and I decided I was going to go home and stay up till I had to go pick him up at like 7 o'clock in the morning. I ended up falling asleep at the dining room table.
Oh, no.
And he ended up having to stay at jail longer than he was supposed to.
Oh, my gosh.
I was like picking him up. He was so mad at me for making him stay there longer than he had.
Oh, my God.
And it was our first wedding anniversary as well.
Oh, jeez. You he thought you weren't coming to get him. He thought this lady's leaving.
He went down a long way. He went down a wrong way down in Pontiac, checking out a friend. I got pulled over, and he ended up getting pulled over. He went to jail. His friends had to take me home because I couldn't drive.
Oh, wow. Why could you not drive? What was going on?
Drunk?
I blew over. Duh.
Oh, you blew over. That was a party, huh? All right.
That's why you was late. You was drunk as hell, passed out on that table.
Yeah, exactly.
Have a great morning. We'll see ya.
You too.
Bye.
Our plan is to blow you away with all the stuff we're giving away in 2026. Cash, concert tickets, more cash, cars, more cash, more backstage passes, trips to warm weather, and more cash. Next in line for you is a 2026 GMC Terrain. You'll tag the Terrain, then drive it home and keep it forever. It's pretty freaking cool. Text to Brian at Moran Buick GMC of Sterling Heights. Get in every morning at 7:30 and 8:30 with Mojo. Then bonus times at 12:30, 4:30, and 5:30 weekdays.
Want to win now? Let's do it. Okay. This is Tag the Terrain. 95th caller, 844 Mojo Live. 844-665-6548. Good luck.
Mojo in the mornings, dirty on the 30.
All right, Shannon is in with the dirty on the 30. Shannon, we got a lot to talk about. You know what? I always say that when we're off for a week and we've just come back, nobody stays in touch on what's going on as far as the world is concerned. So you're like the first line of defense for people.
God. I feel like we all stayed in touch pretty well.
We did.
Our group chat was busy.
Yeah.
Well, there's a lot of stuff happening, but let's talk about hockey. In an Olympic gold medal showdown in Milan, Team USA men's hockey beat Canada 2-1 in overtime, ending a 46-year drought since the famous 1980 Miracle on Ice.
Now Jack Hughes puts it around the corner. United States with numbers. Walk across it comes. Jack Hughes wins it. The golden goal for the United States. For the first time since the 1980 Miracle, the United States takes the goal.
Jack Hughes, the hero of the game, buried the game winner just 1 minute and 41 seconds into overtime, stealing America's third men's Olympic hockey title.
I love the USA. I love my teammates. It's unbelievable. The USA Hockey Brotherhood is so strong. And we had so much support from ex-players. I'm so proud to be American today.
I couldn't stop looking at his teeth. I was missing one, cracked a few others. Goalie Connor Hellebuck was the backbone of the win, turning aside 41 of 42 shots as Canada controlled long stretches of the game.
It's a dream come true. You know, I love this group. We've had so much fun over here. We've grinded, we've battled. You know, this is some of the best and most fun hockey I've ever played.
Beautiful, beautiful moment after that gold medal win of the players carrying the late Johnny Gaudreau's number 13 jersey around the ice. Remember, he died 2 years ago along with his brother. They were struck by a car when they were biking. And I just thought that was so cool. I believe his family, was that his wife and his...
His wife, his kids.
Yeah.
His dad and his mom. His dad, when they won and they held up his jersey and they skated around the ice with it, and to see his dad cry as a father to boys.
Yeah.
To know he would have been on the ice with those guys.
Yeah.
You know, he would have been a gold medalist. He is the pride of the Philadelphia area. They say that kids who grow up playing hockey in Philadelphia, you grow up playing because of Johnny, because that was who everybody, looked to as their guy. It was a really unbelievable moment. And shout out to obviously all the Michigan people, but especially shout out to Dylan Larkin. I'm so proud of that guy coming into his own. It's funny. You play for the Red Wings, your hometown team, for such a long time. The team is not, has not been great for him. Now we're actually possibly making the playoffs this year, which would be the first time in his Red Wing history to be able to go. He wins the gold medal. He was such a leader on the ice for that team. With all those guys that were there from the U.S. team that probably should not have won this thing because Canada was stacked. I thought that was a cool moment. I cried 3 to 4 times yesterday watching that game in the aftermath of that game. It was one of those moments where, and I know that the ending of it was not, do you believe in miracles like Michaels did back in 1980? But that last call of that game is going to be something that I think there's going to be so many young kids that grow up to play hockey are going to remember for the rest of their lives.
Speaking of kids, it was also dope how they went and got my man's sons and brought them on the ice to actually take the picture with the jersey. That was a pretty cool moment, too.
It was with their daughter, wasn't it? Where's one of son and daughter? I think it was.
It was a daughter and a boy?
It was kids.
Yeah, I think it was
so.
Twins.
It was cute. His beautiful wife, too, there. That was an emotional moment for her, I'm sure. That was cool that she was there.
And Cash Patel throwing back Bud Lights, man, getting crazy in there.
People are not happy about that.
He was going crazy.
Yeah.
I found that to be interesting because, people were upset about him being there. But then I wondered, if you're a fan of the team, why would you not be if you're going to want to be there? But I know people think that he was on company time. But does he ever have non-company time if you're the FBI guy?
I think they were saying that the jet, I think his mode of transportation, for what I was seeing on Twitter, was one of the things people was bringing up.
Yeah. In Other Dirty today, Eric Dane made sure his daughters would always hear his voice even after he was gone. He passed away last Thursday from ALS, only 53 years old. But months before he passed, he very quietly recorded an emotional farewell for his daughters, Billy and Georgia, as part of Netflix's famous last words.
Fight, girls, and hold your heads high. Billy and Georgia, you are my heart. You are my everything. Good night. I love you. Those are my last words.
He shared 4 pieces of life advice in that message. Live in the present, find your passion, choose good friends, and face challenges with resilience.
I did not know that he and his wife were separated from each other.
Yes.
But he never divorced her.
Yes.
And they're saying that was part of his trying to make sure that his kids were taken care of was... even though he was with a new woman at the end, he never divorced his wife for that purpose.
Yeah,
which I thought was amazing.
I saw they had a GoFundMe up, right?
I saw a GoFundMe for him too. Yeah,
they said it's raised over $300,000 to support his daughters.
I can tell you this: that he was McSteamy.
Yes.
Is that what his name was?
Yeah.
You would think that he would have made a lot of money because he was on that show Grey's Anatomy for a long time. So I would have thought that he would have made some bucks.
Yeah. And lastly, the iPod is cool again, you guys. Why? Because Gen Z wants a break from the nonstop noise and drama of smartphones. So even though Apple actually discontinued the iPod back in 2022, searches and resale purchases of models like the iPod Classic and iPod Nano have just surged over the past couple of months. And younger users say they're drawn to the device's simplicity in a world that's overloaded with apps and alerts and mindless scrolling. So for many, the appeal of a simple iPod is mental. It does one thing and one thing only. It plays music, no notifications, ads, or social media distractions. So users say that the focused listening experience makes their brains feel brand new again. Like you're not so overloaded and congested with all of these other things that come with listening to music on your phone.
I think I have one still.
I think I do too.
Can I sell it and make money off of it?
Probably.
I'll buy it off you.
Throw it up on eBay.
All right, Anna, you know what? I'll sell it to you, Anna. $1 million. Oh, my
gosh. Miss anything from today's show, go back and catch up on the podcast on that free iHeartRadio app.
All right.
Get more dirt at mojointhemorning.com. Mojo in the Morning's Dirty on the 30.
All right, we're going to get a look at traffic and weather. I'll be back with a winner in our Tag the Terrain first one of the week coming up next on Channel 955.
You know Mojo iPod got barbecue sauce on it. You had to clean that thing.
That wheel is crusty.
It's got every Stevie B song that has ever been recorded. I've got Because I Love You. I got Spring Love, Part of Your Body. I got them all in there, Kevin.
7:44:26 right now. We're seeing some clouds. Those flurries moving on out. Cloudy for most of today. Temperatures getting down into the teens by tonight. Out on the streets right now, we do have a disabled vehicle blocking the center lane 94 westbound at Allard Ave. That's causing some stop and go from 8 Mile. An accident on the exit ramp northbound 275. This is the off ramp to westbound 96. Some stop and go from an earlier accident 75 southbound at Ortonville Road. Brand new accident on the left shoulder 94 westbound at Wayne, and about a 6-minute delay 94 westbound between Moross and Mount Elliott. That's your Channel 955 traffic on Those in the Morning.
Channel 955.
An iHeart radio station.
This report is sponsored by Capital One. What's in your wallet? Capital One offers no fees or minimums on checking accounts. And most Capital One cafes are open 7 days a week to assist with your banking needs. What's in your wallet? Terms apply. See CapitalOne.com/bank. Capital One NA. Member FDIC.
Hey, let me talk about Gordon Chevrolet for just a moment. And I want to explain to you why I went to Gordon Chevrolet. And it's funny because a lot of times people will say to me, why would you go all the way to Garden City from West Bloomfield to Gordon Chevrolet? And it truly is the reason why I continue to buy cars from them. And my whole family does too. It's because you get the best price on Chevys, period. Anywhere else in town that you go to could be a great Chevy dealership. But at Gordon Chevrolet, you get family, you get the number one dealership when it comes to new and used cars, voted best of the best by the Detroit Free Press. Best salesperson, Mona, who's mine. Best service department, which anytime I get an oil change, which I got to get one this week, they're great. And you get deals like this, a 2026 Silverado 4x4 crew cab, $187 a month. That's an amazing lease. Or maybe you want to get into a 2026 Equinox EV. They've got them on the lot, and they've got them under $200 a month. Stop into Gordon Chevrolet. Together, let's drive.
Get the Bernstein advantage and get respect. Call 1-800-CALL-SAM today.
Hey, small business owners. Huntington Bank here. Quick question. Does your bank understand your life? Does it know that you need to switch from your personal account to your business account with just a tap? No one has time to log out and back in. Does it know that you need to give your CPA direct access to your account to keep things rolling? And are they one of the nation's top SBA lenders? We are. Let's get more from your business. Let's get more from money. Switch to Huntington Bank. Welcome. Eligibility requirements apply. Some features may require enrollment. Loan subject to credit application and approval.
You know that Big Bargain detergent jug is 80% water, right? It doesn't clean as well.
80% water? I thought I was getting a better deal because it's so big.
If you want a better clean, Tide Pods are only 12% water. The rest is pure, concentrated cleaning ingredients.
Oh, let me make an announcement.
Attention shoppers. If you want a real deal, try Tide Pods.
Stop paying for watered-down detergents. Pay for clean. If it's got to be clean, it's got to be Tide Pods. Water content based on the leading bargain liquid detergent.
This hour.
Brought to you by Top Dog Law. Call them for any accident, big or small. Go to TopDogLaw.com. That's TopDogLaw.com.
Look, we know powerful doesn't just happen. You have to make it happen. That's why the moment Total Wireless offers you a free Samsung S25 FE with Galaxy AI and their new Total 5G or 5G Plus unlimited 3-month plan. You take the network that is powerful as you are with unlimited 5G data that'll never slow you down. That is a mouthful, but more importantly, it's a total power move. Visit your neighborhood Total Wireless store today. Device taxes and fees may apply. Requires new activation on a Total 5G unlimited 3-month plan or higher. External report in and ID verification available only in Total Wireless stores. Limit to 4 devices per account.
Hey, it's Steve Gabarra at Zotfort and Holly, and we love the Mojo in the Morning Show. Come kick off the new year leasing a new 25 Ford Bronco Sport under $400 a month, 0 down. Want more muscle? Jump in and lease a new 25 Ford F-150 well below $500 a month, and of course, 0 down. Or go pre-loved Ford Gold certified whips with rates around 4% or lower and a comprehensive 12/12 warranty included. See details and our epic inventory at dealsinthed.com.
Hi, I'm Joy Harris, President and CEO of DTE Energy. I know energy bills matter to you, and we're doing all we can to keep them as low as possible. Because the people who rely on our service aren't just customers. You're our neighbors, families, and communities. So while we're building the grid of the future, we're also working hard to keep your costs down. But if you do find yourself unable to pay a bill, please reach out to us. At DTE, we're here to help.
Did you know about 1 in 3 people with plaque psoriasis may also develop psoriatic arthritis, which causes joint pain, stiffness, and swelling? Does this sound like you? Listen to what it sounds like to be a million miles away. Tremfya guselkumab, taken by injection, is a prescription medicine for adults with moderate to severe plaque psoriasis who may benefit from taking injections or pills or phototherapy, and for adults with active psoriatic arthritis. Serious allergic reactions and increased risk of infections and liver problems may occur. Before treatment, your doctor should check you for infections and tuberculosis. Tell your doctor if you have an infection, flu-like symptoms, or if you need a vaccine. Imagine being a million miles away. Explore what's possible. Ask your doctor about Tremfya. Visit Tremfya.com or call 1-800-526-7736.
R-E-S-P-E-C-T, that's what bursting means to me.
More Mojo in seconds.
Michigan First Credit Union. It's Michigan's oldest credit union. They've been around for like a century, and they're the ones who say yes when the big banks say no. They understand your money. They value your money. They've got the apps, the ATMs, a call center in Michigan that's available to its customers 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, 365 days a year, and a real human for its members to chat. Whatever you need when it comes to your money, there's going to be somebody there for you. 32 branches statewide. You can learn more at MichiganFirst.com.
This report is sponsored by National Heritage Academy.
Snow showers early on today, tapering off to just clouds. Temperatures dropping into the teens by tonight. Tomorrow, more snow in the forecast and highs around 30.
At National Heritage Academies, our moral focus program builds values like compassion and respect into our challenging academic curriculum to help kids discover what they can be and who they can be. National Heritage Academies. Find a tuition-free K-12 school today.
This hour of Mojo in the Morning is powered by Michigan Lottery's Tripler Time, a chance to double or triple your Club Keno prizes.
Every love story deserves the right soundtrack. Bruno Mars is dropping a brand new album, The Romantic, and to celebrate, he's taking over iHeartRadio and TikTok to play exclusive songs from the new album before its release. Tell Bruno what's going on in your love life, and he'll find the perfect song for your moment. And he may even offer a little advice along the way. Tap that red talkback mic while listening to Love Songs Radio on the free iHeartRadio app. Share your story for a chance to get your own personalized dedication from Bruno.
We're powered by Michigan Auto Law. Auto accident attorneys. Visit autolaw.com.
That's autolaw.com.
Maybe he didn't call his wife to check in while on your date, but something isn't right. Second date update is after 8 this morning on Mojo in the Morning.
Your call may be monitored or recorded.
Man, it is such a beautiful vehicle, a Terrain, a 2026 Terrain. It's like a $30,000 vehicle. We're giving you a chance to win that, or $25,000. You can choose the cash buyout. It's Tag the Terrain. It's going to be a fun contest where you're going to have to put your hand on the car. Then we're going to play like a little musical chairs type of game where you'll have to move around and then get your hand back on fast enough. And the last person with their hand on it is going to win it. Amanda, you're in. Congratulations.
Yeah.
Woo-hoo, thank you.
What are you driving right now, Amanda? What do you got?
We're actually leasing a Ford Lightning right now, a 2025 Ford Lightning.
Okay. All right.
Why'd you laugh?
Do you need a second vehicle, or is this going to replace that vehicle?
I do need a second vehicle because my husband and I drive and use the same vehicle and drive it together.
Okay.
But yes, it would. I don't know. I might do the cash and pay off some bills. That sounds pretty nice. I could pay some bills off.
It's funny. The last year when we gave away a brand new car with Moran Automotive, and we did, was it a Moran Chevy? I think it was last year. This year we're doing a Moran GMC with a Moran Buick GMC over in Sterling Heights. The cash thing was the big deal. Everybody was wanting the cash. This year, our winners have all been wanting the Terrain because everybody's in need of a car that doesn't have a payment to it. Everybody has an option to do it. So this is perfect. I love it.
Thing I would discuss.
Yeah. Well, congratulations to you. Hang on the phone and we'll get you set up, okay?
Thank you.
It is Tag the Terrain. It happens at 7:30 and 8:30 weekday mornings with us. And then listen throughout the day on Detroit's Channel 955, and you have a chance to win throughout the day. I want to say good luck to, and if we can all say good luck to, Tori and Jordan are on their way to the hospital to go deliver a baby.
Oh, my God.
Whoa.
Congrats.
And Tori and Jordan are heading off to do, they have a scheduled C-section. And I understand that Grandma Gina and I don't know, they call him Grandpa or Papa Craig are very excited about this. But I just got a text just a second ago to wish them well, and that's awesome. We just had a person exciting. Call and said that she fell asleep during hers. I don't know. And so I don't know, Tori, if you're going to fall asleep. I don't think you're going to, though.
Here's
Maybe
to a healthy baby and a healthy mom.
Yes. All right. It's Mojo in the Morning Show. Shannon spent time in the ER, but it wasn't the human ER. It was the doggy ER.
It was the veterinary ER. You guys, this dog, Bo, is my 2.5-year-old Cavapouchon, and he is so dang cute, but he is so bad, just so bad, and gets into everything. And he was the cause of Wes and I spending pretty much an entire evening, thank God not overnight, but in the vet ER, because he snuck into my daughter Lucy's room and ate an entire box of chocolates that she had been given by a friend in like a Valentine's Day basket. So 16 ounces, which equals 1 pound of chocolates, ate every single one and left all of the wrappers untouched.
How do you do that?
Chocolate is not okay for dogs to eat.
Chocolate is super toxic for dogs, especially dark chocolate, but this was like a mixture.
That's what I'm saying. Y'all focus on the tiny. He opened up a Reese's cup.
No, let me tell you something. So this was a C's candy. C's is really good. It's good, okay?
I ain't never had that.
So it was a box.
You've never had C's candy?
Oh my God, it's mind-blowing.
Like
S-E-E-S.
Like S's?
S-E-E-S. It's the best candy ever.
Kevin, a box, like you'd think of a stereotypical box of chocolates with like the little paper crinkly wrappers. You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah, I see now.
This dog, so Lucy had it like tucked in this basket in between 2 stuffed animals that were also in there. And I'm so good normally about closing the door to the kids' rooms when they're not home, but I was emptying out like trash cans and stuff, so I was in and out, in and out. I walked up there and saw all the wrappers all over the floor and thought, no. And I'll be damned, he opened the thing up, ate every chocolate, and then immediately started throwing up.
Just immediately throwing up.
Smelled like chocolate.
You knew right away.
Yeah, and I knew it was bad too, because there are certain things as a pet owner are really bad for dogs. Tomatoes, grapes, chocolate is the big one. And so I called our vet and said, okay, this is what happened. He had just been to the vet the day before too to get all of his shots. So we had his weight. We figured out like the calculation of toxicity or whatever. And she's like, you need to call pet poison control, which I didn't even know was a thing. So we did, and they said, you need to rush him to the emergency vet right now.
But that ain't cheap, too, by the way. Those
it's
people,
not. It's also,
they gouge you.
And a shout out, we went to Blue Pearl Vet in Southfield, and they were phenomenal, but being at an emergency vet is also so sad.
So
I'd never been before. It's so sad.
Let's talk real quick about, why you had to go to the emergency vet or what your dog ate. Because of, I want to get into that in just a second here. I'm going to tell you, maybe some listeners will remember what Henry ate, and it was very embarrassing for Chelsea and I to have to go in there and explain that to the vet. But I want to go through this. We're shouting people out. Kevin has me shouting people out. Shout out to moms and dads who let their kids have candy in their room. How about the fact that Lucy gets to keep the entire box of C's chocolates in her room?
It was a gift for her, and she didn't want anybody else to eat it.
I was the fat kid. I was never allowed to keep the candy in the room, nor do we allow our kids to even keep food in their rooms.
You had candy in your room too many times.
That was the thing.
And then they stopped you, but it was too late at that point.
Kevin, the only time I could have candy in my room was the 31st and the 31st of October, 1st of November. But then I had to bring it downstairs and put it in the pantry because I was not allowed to have it there because I was a fat kid. But she gets to keep the whole box of C's candy.
I like that.
Oh, she was not letting Smith tried to ask her, can I have one? Can I have one? No, they were hers.
Was this from a special Valentine?
It was from a Valentine.
Oh, see, that's why. Yeah,
who's giving her a Valentine box of C's?
We are a friend.
Can I
all
explain
our little
something?
friends do all
like
these
old
little.
people.
They do
That's
like
old people candy.
Valentine's baskets. They do. They all make these little baskets for each other.
What's this kid, like 50, and he's trying to date your daughter? That's like that is old lady and old man candy. Like you don't give you give like a bar, like a big old candy bar or something.
Gave her an assortment of chocolates.
The dog left. There were Sour Patch Kids and other things in there. Nerds gummy clusters. Nope, he went straight for the box of chocolates.
The C's candy. I'm so knowledgeable on C's candy. The one line down the middle means it's vanilla on the inside.
Oh my God.
I'm so knowledgeable.
This is so funny that it was C's candy because when we called my vet and Animal Poison Control and then Blue Pearl, everybody was asking, well, what was the candy? I'm like, chocolate. No, they need you to be very specific because they want to calculate like what the assortment was and the ratio of dark chocolate to milk chocolate. I don't even know what they were doing. And anytime I said, well, it was C's was the brand, they were like, oh, it was C's. Like everybody knows this chocolate.
Hold on, I'm
which is
looking
so
up right
funny.
now.
Good. I'm looking at it right now.
Look up at the, they have, Anna, they have this little thing. It's literally where you can see which candies are which candies. If you want to know which one's the milk chocolate brittle, or if you want to know which one's the nut cluster.
It's a chart.
You got to relax.
They have a chart
in there.
Kevin, they have a chart of these things. By the way, I'm convinced an older man is trying to date your daughter. And I think
I didn't
Andrew,
say it was from a boy.
her dad, Andrew, if you're listening right now, Dad, you need to figure out who this kid is that gave C's candy. Hopefully it was Andrew that gave it as a dad to his kid, because that is craziness.
Look at this. Every single wrapper left.
That's insane.
Not even a rip in a wrapper. How?
That's a special dog.
How?
By the way, we had to take Henry to the emergency vet, and we went to the one in Pontiac, Bloomfield Hills, or whatever it is, the one that's on Telegraph Road there, which, by the way, I had to mortgage my house to take Henry there because Henry got into Jed's weed pen. Do you remember that?
I do remember this.
What happened? Did he just pass out?
Anna, he literally wanted nothing but crave cases from White Castle afterwards. That's how I knew that dog was bad. It was so bad. He was so high. We thought he was having a stroke. We brought him in, and this was the funniest thing. They go, is Henry's parents here? And we're like, yes. And she says it really loud, which, by the way, there should be HIPAA violations for saying what was going on. She goes, it looks like he got into a weed pen or marijuana. I'm like, looking at Chelsea, I don't smoke weed. Are you smoking weed? And it turned out it was Jed left it sitting on the floor, and Henry was sucking on it.
There was a woman in the waiting room with us, and she had like a big poodle, and her and Wes were talking, and apparently she was there because he wouldn't stop eating her panties. Ooh. And he had eaten so many panties that she thought, which Bo does as well, but this dog had ingested a bunch of pairs of her panties, and she was worried that he was going to have surgery to remove the panties.
Oh my God. Would you be more pissed about that compared to a box of C's candy?
Well, both things are, they hand the bill over the counter and you take a deep breath because you know it's going to be bad.
Hey, what's up, Cheryl? Hi.
Hey, I was just calling because I had a Yorkie that unfortunately ate a grape and she died like overnight. Oh. She woke up. We woke up in the morning and she was just like stiff on the couch. So she had passed away sometime in the night.
Oh my
Damn.
God! From one grape?
I know.
She was on the edge.
I had dropped it, and I knew they were toxic, but I just didn't think. I'm like, okay, it's one grape, but she was like 6 pounds. And the saddest part is my mom had her sister from the same litter, and she ended up living for like 6 more years. So I definitely recommend if your dog has a grape or chocolate, yes, go to the vet because I live with that regret.
Was it a seedless grape?
Yeah. No, was it?
Cotton candy. That's what it was.
Were they cotton candy grapes that Kevin brought
it was
over?
a purple grape. Nope, it was a big purple grape.
You got to go green.
Kevin,
because I think the purple ones are more toxic.
Kevin was trying to kill my dogs with the grapes that he was bringing over to our house. Erica, what's up? Hey, Erica.
Hi. Good morning, guys.
Good morning. What's going on?
So I used to have Great Danes, and our first one, he would counter surf in the kitchen, and he ate an entire plate of chocolate chip cookies, and another time he ate a whole bag of chocolate candies, and we freaked out, obviously. But then we looked it up on the internet, and for a Great Dane to even feel anything from chocolate, he would have to eat 5 pounds.
Oh my goodness!
Like milk chocolate.
So he was good.
So he was
Those
totally
Great Danes
fine.
are no joke. Great Danes are the biggest animals I've ever seen. They're like horses, you know? They're huge.
They're the best dogs ever.
They are great dogs.
Dang.
We've had
Beautiful.
4 over the last 15 years.
Wow.
They're amazing.
Wow. And how many plates of cookies have gone missing?
Too many,
Man.
among
that's-
other things.
Thank you for the. Yeah. Hey, by the way, Great Dane eat your panties?
Actually, yes, my female did.
Oh, the
Oh,
female.
okay.
That's interesting.
Well, super.
They say that dogs love eating panties because
do. Dirty
they
panties.
smell you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All of it's the most intimate parts.
And you know who the biggest dog on this show is? Kevin.
Do they eat man?
I ain't eating no panties.
Man underwear
What you,
too?
man panties?
I don't know. My underwear never goes missing, but Chelsea's underwear has gone missing with our dogs. What's up, Carrie?
Hi. So my sister lives out of state, and I always bring her, like a big bag full of bags of gummies, right? And she has these giant doodle dogs. I don't know what kind they are, but they're giant. And one of them ate an entire bag filled with bags of sleep gummies.
Oh,
and
God.
she freaked out, called the vet, and they just said let him sleep it off. And he slept for 5 days.
Oh my God.
Damn. He's dead at that point.
Oh, I would have so much anxiety.
But he woke up really hungry.
Last time I went to town, I'm like, do you need me to stop and bring you anything? And she's like, no. Oh, my gosh, no.
Right.
So, yeah,
Oh, my
the dog stole them.
That's crazy. Wow. Nicole, what's up? It's Mojo in the morning. Hi.
Hi, Mojo. How are you?
We're good. We're happy that Shannon's dog Bo is doing well. And
goodness.
hide the candy from your dogs. What's happening?
Yes, or just be careful when they're in heat. I have a dash hound, and when she had her first heat, she was extra humpy, and she ended up humping so much stuff that she hurt her back.
To her back.
No, wait, you had to take her to the hospital
Back
for
out.
that?
Yep, because it was on a Saturday afternoon, and I had no vet open near me, and so I ended up taking her to the vet. They gave her some anti-inflammatory. She ended up being fine, but
Damn.
It's interesting. The last sick day that Zach took was for the same reason. Baby Leg Jay, what's going on, Baby Leg Jay?
Hey, good morning, guys. How y'all doing?
Good morning, man.
We're good. What's going on? What happened? You have a dog?
Oh, yeah. I got 2 King Corsals.
And
some
One of them got into my Hennessy.
Not
One of them got the rest of my Hennessy.
Wait. Say that again. I missed this.
I have 2 King Corsos. The girl, she drank the rest of my Hennessy. I think she drank about a pint.
Oh, my
Yeah, she was
goodness.
high. Good and drunk.
Falling all over the place. Them some
Wow.
big dogs,
With,
too.
with a smile on her face.
I bet.
And woke up to listening to Blame It on the isn't Blame It on the alcohol?
Yeah, if she could have sung it, she probably would have.
That's great.
Oh, my goodness.
By the way, how did the dog get the Hennessy open? Like, how did
That's
that
a
happen?
great question.
Well, see, my girl, she had it and she wasn't paying attention to what she was doing, and I guess she walked away from it on the table, and she got up on the table and knocked it over, so it was spilling off over the table, and she was just licking and licking and licking.
At least it didn't go to waste.
Yeah, exactly. One of us drunk it.
Does Baby Leg Jay, does your dog like it on the rocks or straight? Like how does
Straight, baby, straight.
Straight.
No
All right.
chaser.
Take care of yourself, buddy. We'll see ya.
Love you guys. Take care.
Love you
Love
back.
you too, buddy.
WKQI Detroit, WSNX Muskegon Grand Rapids, WVKS Toledo, Channel 955, 104.5 SNX, and 92.5 KISS FM, an iHeart radio station, guaranteed human. Mojo. 30.
20.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Ignition sequence start.
Let me take y'all back to the beginning.
This is it.
All right, you ready?
You're listening to Mojo in the Morning.
You're a doo-doo head.
Let's go.
All right, it is Mojo in the Morning. Another chance for you to win a brand new GMC Terrain from Moran Buick GMC of Sterling Heights. That's coming up here in just a little bit. We also have Morgan Wallen tickets. We're going to give you a chance to win Morgan Wallen tickets. I did not realize, by the way, I was talking to a couple of people, but Detroit is the destination for concerts because both Bruno Mars and Morgan Wallen in Michigan. So at Ford Field for the Bruno shows, and then Morgan Wallen for the 2 shows in summer at in Ann Arbor at the Big House. Do you know that the price of those tickets is almost half of what the price is in other cities? That our ticket prices are, believe it or not, better. Like my friends just bought tickets to go see, or bought a couple weeks back when it was on sale, Bruno Mars tickets for LA. And I think the show is going to be at wherever where do the Rams play? SoFi. That the cost of tickets was double the cost of tickets at Ford Field. So there's a lot of people coming to town that are using the opportunity to just, hey, make it a little vacay in May and then July. So we're giving them for free to you to make a difference where you live in Detroit, Grand Rapids, Toledo, or on the iHeartRadio app. Your chance to win for the tickets weekday mornings, 6:30 from Bruno, 9:30 for Morgan Wallen. All right, it's Mojo in the Morning Show. Kevin took his son Josiah, and I mentioned this earlier. Kevin is the greatest dad in the world because he does so much with his son. And I will say this to you, and I will tell you that the greatest thing that you will ever be in your life, Kevin, is a dad. Mm-hmm. And I will tell you that the shared experiences that I've had with all 3 of my boys are the best moments that I can ever have. Like being able to take them somewhere and be one-on-one with them.
Yeah.
You just recently did this exact thing. You took your son to Chicago, and where was it that you guys were going?
So we went to a few different places. The main reason to go to Chicago, though, is because Josiah loves Sonic the Hedgehog. That's been his favorite character of all characters since I could remember. And they had a Sonic the Hedgehog like pop-up, like a little baby restaurant type of thing. So that was our purpose of going to Chicago. But I'm like, we can't just go for that and then leave. So like, let's find other things to do. They have a Spider-Man exhibit in their museum, which is the Griffin Museum, and it's up right now. And they take you through the history of Spider-Man, when he was created, all the different costumes, all the villains. And I'm like, man, Josiah also loves Spider-Man, Miles Morales in particular. They got a dope portion of the exhibit that's dedicated to that Spider-Man. We're going to go see that Spider-Man. Now, it's one part of the museum. This museum is huge. So, of course, I'm not just going to go see the Spider-Man, pay all that money to go see the Spider-Man exhibit, and then leave. So what turned into, or what started to be just, let's visit the museum, turned to us being in there for 6 hours.
Oh.
And 6 hours, bro, I'm telling you. I'm like, no exaggeration, bro. Maybe closer to 5 hours, but it was 5 or 6 hours. And I had literally one of the greatest days of my life. And I forgot we were there for Josiah because Josiah wanted to leave at like 2 hours into the museum. But it turned into this thing where I'm like, oh, man, let's go this way. Oh, man, let's go that way.
I love museums.
Bruh, you would, if you've never been to this museum, I'm telling you would get everything you love from a museum, you would get there.
What museum was it?
It's called the Griffin Museum. Bro, it's so many levels. It's so many corners, back alleys. Once you think you're done, it's a whole other side. I couldn't leave.
Was he trying? Did he say, hey, I want to go do something else?
Yes.
And what did you respond?
I'm like, in a minute. I kept hitting him with like, in a minute. Then I kept hitting him like, okay, we're going to leave, but I never wanted to leave because it was so fun. It was so much stuff to see.
Yeah.
He was pissed by the end. He was so mad.
But I always feel like I have to tell my kids, it's my vacation too. It's my vacation too. It's not just for you.
I was wondering what the Griffin Museum was because I grew up in Chicago. It's the Museum of Science and Industry.
Yes.
But now they call it the Griffin. I guess somebody must have bought the rights to it. But the Museum of Science and Industry is a great place. I mean, you can see everything from the space shuttles
That's
to
what I'm saying.
airplanes to everything.
Bro, we went to how important the sea is. They had this amazing Earth exhibit.
It's no joke.
Bro, it was incredible. I'm sitting there like, are you not entertained? Like, I felt like whatever that movie is, I'm so excited. He like, bro, I'm ready to go. The problem was we went straight to the Spider-Man Museum. I probably should have saw other
Built
stuff.
up to it.
Yeah, and then put that kind of in the middle. He was so over this point.
All right, this is what I want to throw up. I want to throw up for a little conversation here right now. Remember when your parents did this to you? Now you're Josiah. Because this always happens anytime your parents take you somewhere or would take you somewhere. You would go somewhere and they would make you sit through the boring stuff. Kev just became your parents.
I did, bro.
And making him go through all this stuff.
At a point, he was like, I'm hands-on. He was like, I'm more hands-on. I'm hands-on. I'm like, Joe, everything's not hands-on. Let's watch this tornado exhibit. I was so into it, bro.
My dad loved going to museums, and that was like his thing that he would love to do. So we would go, and actually that museum we would go to all the time as kids growing up in the suburbs of the city. And the worst is my dad at an art museum. Oh my! Have you ever taken? First off, you've never gone to an art museum, have you?
Yeah, I've been to the DIA.
Yeah. So, art museums to me, art is great. It's beautiful, but I don't need to see like 8,000 pieces of it.
Yeah.
And then have my dad sitting there. My dad would buy the headset tour. So we would have to sit there and we would have to listen to the headset tour. And all I remember as a kid going, why could my dad not be into baseball?
Or take me to Cooperstown.
Take me to a game or something. Yeah. That's funny.
I thought it was fire. It was one part in particular where they take you through like this submarine and you can play a game where you like have to be, I don't know what you call like the captain of the submarine shit, but you got to like maneuver around torpedoes that are trying to sink you. I'm like, this would be amazing, Josiah. Sit here. He died immediately because he just didn't care. Like, he driving it with one hand, looking left and right. He was so over this.
You need to go by yourself. You need to take a trip to Chicago and just go to that museum and wander all day by yourself.
It was such a good time for me.
So there were, how many points was it where he was kind of like wanting to go?
Immediately. I would
Really?
say after about an hour and a half, he was over it. You could tell because all of a sudden he starts walking to the side of me, and then I look behind me, and that's where he is. Like, he's not even walking at the same speed anymore. He like, all right, you said you ready to go. What time is it? Then he hit you with the, I'm hungry. Come on, can we just leave? I'm over it. I'm like, no, there's a human anatomy museum. Let's go over there and understand how the ear works.
What was the vibe after you left? Like,
He was
Chicago?
excited. He was so ready to leave.
Okay, I mean, like, was he like, oh, thanks, Dad, I had so much fun, or what was?
He said he had a good time. He was ready to go, but after he got out of like his emotions, he was like, he really
thought it was
enjoyed
cool.
his time. Yeah.
Okay, good.
When he left, did he want to go to the museum called the hotel that you guys were staying at?
So I took him to, it's another museum we went to. I think it was called the House of Balloons, like the Balloon Museum. That museum he thoroughly enjoyed.
So fun.
That's more hands-on. That was a more hands-on experience. It was like a ball pit. It was a lot more stuff that you can do in there that was more so catered to him. All the learning things, that's not really his vibe.
Yeah.
And now you know.
Yeah.
By the way, at any point did he say, I wish Mojo was my dad? Because he would have never stayed here this long.
The only time that he said that is when he was hungry. Because he know y'all was going to go eat.
By the way, that's my favorite part of a museum is the cafeteria that they have. See what kind of food
we
they
did
have.
go get some pizza, though. We went to like Giordano's, and it turned into a dinner and a show because these two girls got arrested like right outside.
Oh, wait, really?
Bro, I'm telling you. All of a sudden, you see these blue lights flashing. You see these police chasing these girls. And literally, their faces on the glass of the restaurant. People start walking from other sections, taking pictures.
That's
it
wild.
turned into a thing.
The worst is Giordano's if you get the deep dish because it takes like an hour. For that stuff
You
to
got to
cook.
pre-order, though.
Sits in your stomach for about 6 days, too.
Oh, it's horrible. Yeah. What's going on, Sarah? How you doing?
Good. How are you? I missed you guys last week.
Oh,
We
missed you
back,
too.
baby.
What's happening?
I know. Better than ever. So my aunt lived in Kalamazoo, and whenever we'd go visit, my dad would always detour and take us to the Jackson prison. And I was like, oh my God, this is so but yeah, don't end up here. Don't end up here.
You can tour
but
the
now,
museum or the prison?
He takes me. You can't tour it, but you can go around the premises.
He just drove around it.
Wow.
Yes. Yep. Sure did. But now I took a little vacation in April with my husband in Belleville, Ohio, and we visited the Ohio State Reformatory, and it was the coolest thing I have ever seen. It was like the best day of my life.
It's
really glad you liked it.
Yes. It
I
was
think
so
that-
cool.
What is that?
That's where they shot Shawshank Redemption.
Oh,
I'd go.
Okay, that is cool.
Andy Dufresne.
Yeah, it was so cool.
Such a good movie.
It was creepy, but it was awesome, and it just go visit there.
See, then
Yeah,
it's pop
that's-
culture to me.
Yeah, I like that.
Yeah.
Yep.
See,
Yep.
I think
They have, like, props and everything.
like that would be a fun thing for me to be able to go to. And we did when we went to on the West Coast, we did Alcatraz. And we did the whole Alcatraz thing. But honestly, once you go into like one prison cell, you've seen them all. And at one point, though, you're like, I got to stay on this island for a while because they make you stay there for a little bit.
Is
Josiah,
that operational, by the way? Is Alcatraz still like a real prison?
No,
I think it's
don't
open.
No, I don't think they have prisoners there.
That's what I mean.
I thought that they were reopening the thing or talking about reopening it. We toured it when obviously it was still just a tour.
Okay.
But Melanie, what's going on?
Good morning.
Morning. What's going on?
I was just going to say, I grew up having to go to car cruises. My dad's a big car guy.
Oh,
so as kids, we were stuck going to the Gratiot car cruise, the Woodward car cruise, the Lower Gratiot, the Upper Gratiot, the Downriver car cruise. And those are like all day long.
And they're bored.
Kevin, did you ever as a kid have like your mom or dad make you sit through boring stuff like that you could relate to Josiah?
The only thing I had to sit through was like church. Like that, like when I was younger, that used to be boring until my grandma let me start doing like word searches. Then I was like, bet.
So they never would take you to things like museums or old people stuff like and make you sit through any of that stuff?
Nah, they was pretty much chill. We went to the movies. That's why I love the movies so much. Like that was our activity.
Hey, Laura, is it Laura L? Is that how you say? Laurel? Laurel. Hi, Laurel. It was spelled phonetically, so what's first time, long time?
Second time, long time.
Welcome back.
Hey, what's going on, Laurel?
Hey, just want to let you know, my grandfather, this is going to blow your mind. My grandfather used to take us to the Pontiac Silverdome for a 5-hour Jehovah's Witness convention.
Oh, my goodness.
Are you ready for Jesus' return?
You talk, we're kids. We don't know what to do, so we're probably just people watching.
And
We
so
don't know what's going on.
at what point did you say, "Are we done yet? Or could you do that with your
I'm
grandpa?"
sure when me and my brothers were probably smacking each other around.
Yeah.
Yeah. That would be one of those things. Anything for hours. Anytime you put the word hours afterwards, like 6 hours for Kevin. By the way, they kick you out of museums if you're there 7 hours. Kevin just barely made it.
Yeah, we almost did it.
Allie, what's up?
When I was 13, my parents took us on a family vacation to Florida, and while we were at the Kennedy Space Center, I was just being a brat, telling them I wasn't feeling good, not looking at any of the exhibits or wanting to take pictures. My parents ended up taking me to the ER where I found out I had strep throat.
Ooh.
Oh my. Wow. So you guys went to the Kennedy Space Museum. Is there more to see
In Florida.
is there a lot to see there, or is
Yeah, they have like airplanes. They have some of the Wright planes. They have space shuttles that have gone up. There's a lot.
been there.
It's a lot of science stuff, and it was just, I was not having a good time.
I get into stuff like that museum that Kevin went to. I will say, in fairness to Kevin and for Josiah, there's a lot of variety in that museum. If it was all just one thing, I would get bored by it. But there is like levels of that place. It's funny though, because I think sometimes when you take a kid to a museum, especially after you took them on a 17-hour train ride to the that poor bastard.
Bro,
Why are you letting that kid do that?
He was asleep. First off, we left.
Where's Josiah at? Call him up.
He
right
on his
now.
way he in school now.
Josiah.
He slept the whole time. We left at like 6 a.m, so I knew he was gonna sleep the whole time going there. Got there about 10:30. That's when he finally woke up. He was good to go.
Yeah, it's a car ride anyway.
Bro, I'm telling you, we got to the hotel, checked in. We got to the museum about 12. We didn't leave that boy till about 5:30.
Will you let the kid have another vacation? The kid got a vacation from school, didn't have to go to school, and you took him basically to school, going to the museum.
It was amazing. If Spider-Man is at my school, then I probably, I'm excited to go.
Man, like let the kid go to an amusement park or anything like that. Does he like stuff like that or no?
He don't really like rides, but like he'll do the little Harry Potter joint.
Yeah.
He did like Jaws, whatever ride out. He liked Jaws when we went to
He's
Disney
not a roller
World.
coaster kid,
He
is
ain't
he?
trying to do all that, nah.
Are you a dad that buys toys for him that he doesn't really want, but you want to play with them?
Nah, I mean, he wanted a $50 Spider-Man hat. Immediately, I'm in there Googling, like, this got to be cheaper somewhere else, bro. Because, they put the gift shops right at the end of the exhibits.
You have to walk through them.
Exactly, bro. I'm like, let's just go. He's like, no, actually, let's see all these things. That hat's still in the bag.
Do you guys remember, and they had this at the zoo a lot too, but at that museum that you were talking about, the Museum of Science and Industry, they used to have this vending machine that made these wax things. And you would put money in it and it would make it the shape of whatever the animal was, like the dinosaur or whatever the deal is. Do you remember that? Or is that too old for you guys?
I don't remember that. I remember the pennies, which I think they still have a lot of places
like a
where they
3D
smash
printer.
the penny. But
No, it was basically you would put your money in there and then all of a sudden it would mold it into whatever it was. And we weren't allowed to touch it after it came out because it would be really hot. And then it turned out the things were made of like chemicals that would give you like cancer or something. But those were always kind of the thing that we would get. I remember that was our place where we would go to as a kid growing up in the city for field trips. So that was the field trip place.
The zoo.
And I'll never forget, Mark Wood was lost. They couldn't find Mark Wood. By the way, you probably went by him in that museum. He's probably still in there.
lost.
But he was the kid that got in trouble because he never rode the bus back home with us after we went to that place.
Mark Wood.
All right.
Bills out of hand? Mojo pays your heating bills. Listen to get yours paid.
Pay my bills. Now!
On Mojo in the morning.
Hey, so I want to talk about this contest because this is not really even a contest. This is just a form of our breaking and entering Christmas wish. Paying your bills, obviously, is something that we do on the air as a contest, giving you a chance to win $1,000 an hour. And we do that, 13 times a day, and we've done it for years here on the station. This past year, though, there have been so many people that have contacted us saying that the month of January alone has given them one of the worst heating bill months that they've ever had in their life. Zach is one of them. Zach, how much was your heating bill that you had in your apartment?
$575.
And you live in a teeny apartment.
Yeah,
that's crazy.
That is
How many square feet is that place?
I think 700.
700 square feet, and you had a $500 heating bill.
Something wrong.
Yeah.
Insane.
And
But your boy paid it off, so we're good.
Good for
Something
you,
doesn't-
Zach.
I know.
Well, let's
Math
have a
ain't math.
conversation here because so many listeners are being faced with a bill that normally should be like $100 or maybe $150 or $200 that is now well over that, like what Zach's paying, $500 plus. We had a listener last week that contacted us and said, is breaking and entering Christmas wish around? They needed money because they had a bill that was over $1,000 to be able to heat their 3-bedroom home that they had. So here's the thing. We're going to ask you to get in contact with us by going to mojoswish.org and tell us how much your heating bill was. And we're going to select some of our listeners here that listen to us in Grand Rapids, Detroit, and Toledo. We're keeping it in just in the 3 cities. And we're going to pay your bill for you. So if you're somebody that wants to get your bill paid, mojoswish.org. All this week, we're asking you to send in to us. And then next week, we're going to grant a bunch of wishes. And we're going to be doing Mojo in the morning, breaking and entering Christmas wish in March, I guess, right? Is that what the next month is?
Yeah. Well,
January,
as of this
February,
weekend,
March.
yeah.
I can't believe it's already going to be March.
I know.
I'm telling you, this year flying, bro.
It's crazy. So mojoswish.org.
See?
You can enter right now.
My fault. I just had a... Zach earlier was talking about conspiracies and all of that. I feel like we living in an alternate universe, bro. Time did not move this fast before COVID. Something happened during COVID where we switched timelines because things were not moving as fast as they are.
Somebody told me that that's a sign that you're getting older when time moves fast because to kids who have to spend 8 hours in the Museum of Science and Industry. It seems like 18 billion hours, right?
I don't know, man. I feel like we on an escalator right now. You know, like when you go to the airport, you can choose to like walk or you can get on that little fast pace thing. I feel like that's what the world is on right now. It's on that little fast pace.
You're right. I mean, except for when that bill comes, like Zach just got a $500.
We got to figure that
and they want
out,
you to
bro.
pay, and they want you to pay it by the end of the month. All right, it's Mojo in the morning.
It's the second date update on Mojo in the morning.
Why are you not getting a call back after you went on a date? We're going to find out right now. Laura went on a date. First off, how did you guys meet, Laura? Hey, Laura. Laura, did I lose you? Laura, please tell me I didn't lose you. Laura.
I've never heard you sound like that.
Laura.
Does she look like she's there, Zach? Yeah.
Hold on a second.
Laura, did you mute yourself?
Here, pick up and see if Laura is there. And if not, we may be in trouble. Maybe she got cold feet and didn't want to go on the air with us. We've had that happen to us a couple of times. We do have Will, who went on the date with Laura, on with us. Will, are you there?
Hey, what's up? Yeah, I'm here.
Hey, Will, she got scared, which makes me even more fearful of what happened on the date. What did you guys do on your date?
Yeah, we went to a bar. We had a couple drinks, talked a little bit. We went back to my place, and that was the extent of it.
Did anything happen when you went to your place?
Honestly, not what I was expecting, but we
okay, hold
made
on.
out
She's
a little
back.
bit.
She's back. Hold on a second here.
All right.
Laura.
Yes, hi. Good morning.
Hi. Laura,
Sorry, I was talking. You couldn't hear me.
Oh, okay. So it wasn't that you were getting scared. So Laura, say hi to
No.
Will.
Hi, Will. How are you?
Hey, what's up? I'm okay. How are you?
I'm great.
So Will was explaining to us how you guys went back to his place, and then Will kind of said that things kind of stopped right there. And I want to ask you what happened. Laura, what do you remember happening that night?
Yeah, we had a great time. We went on a date and we came back to his place and just, hung out a little bit, had a little bit of kissing, and that was it. And we had a great time. And then I don't hear from him anymore.
Okay.
I don't know why.
So Will, why did things end with you not calling her back? And also what happened when you were at your place that caused for you not to call her back?
It wasn't anything that happened. It was like what didn't happen. She was being very forward before the date. She was like sexting me basically. So I just kind of expected something else was going to happen. I mean, she was asking me like very explicit questions. She was like, do you like full bush? Do you want it shaved?
That came out of nowhere.
Hold on. So wait a second. So you guys, so Laura, you were talking to him about your grooming and talking to him
That is
about.
very dramatic. He's exaggerating that, first of all. No, I mean, I am maybe a little flirty around text for sure. I'm kind of shy in person, but he's exaggerating.
So,
I mean,
how do you exaggerate that?
Yeah, explain the exaggeration part.
I mean, maybe I just, like I said, I'm a little flirty on text, but he's acting like I'm like so forward and crazy. That's not the case.
So you were sexting a little bit, but then when you went back to
Was
Will's,
it sexting or flirting though? Because I feel like we're getting two different versions of the story.
Right. To me, it's flirting. To me,
and
it's
what
flirting.
did you? And Will, why do you think? You don't have to get into anything, but why? Besides her talking about how she grooms herself, was she talking about what she wanted you guys to do with each other?
Yes.
Were you, Laura?
I need to know these things because of what I've got planned. I mean, like, I think something's going to happen when someone says something like that.
Laura, that's what you said?
I may have. I'll have to go back and look at exactly what was said. I may have. Yeah.
All right. So that happens before you guys go back, and then Will, I'm assuming nothing happened, and you're now disappointed over the fact that nothing happened.
I mean, nothing happened other than just making out a little bit, and like that's fine. That would have been fine. But like when you're, I don't know, that like just a little bit of a tease. I'm just not interested in like being kind of jerked around like that.
Whoa.
That's the reason.
It was a first date.
Did you try
Sure,
to take
but-
things further and she denied you, or no?
No.
You were
just-
waiting
she
for
was-
her
it
to
was
take the lead because of the
Yeah,
text.
I mean, when she's sending me texts like that, I figure she's got a plan. So I'm going to let her execute that plan.
Okay, so why don't you ask her for another date, and then maybe that becomes the next thing that you guys end up doing, or maybe it doesn't. Why don't you at least explore?
No, I'm not. I mean, because like I said, it kind of felt like being jerked around, and I'm just not into that. Not into like tease. Like, so I just was like, cut my losses. I'm not that into it.
So you're thinking to yourself, hey, everything seemed like we were going to, be having sex with each other. It didn't happen on the first date. I'm not going to give it a second date. I'm not even going to give her another chance to get a second date.
Yeah, because it just didn't seem worth it. It felt like a weird way to start things off. So
Okay, so I want to ask the listeners, and I'm going to ask everybody around the room here. We'll go around the room and ask your thoughts. 844-MOJO Live. If she's sending text messages that lead to him believing that they are going to have sex, they don't have it on the first date, do you think that he is in the wrong for not wanting another date and giving another chance? I think he is. I think I would at least give it another date. Especially, did you enjoy her, like being with her and hanging out with her?
Yeah, it was fine. I mean, I was not like bowled over. It was fine. There was nothing,
I feel like your answer would be very different if the end of the date went differently. Like, to me, it's coming across as, and yes, did she lead you on a little bit? Yeah. I think we could all acknowledge that. But it comes across to me that you only wanted one thing, and because you didn't get it, you're like, meh, I'm taking my ball and I'm going home. I don't want anything to do with her anymore.
No. I if she had said nothing, I would have been like, she's a cool girl, and we made out a little bit, and maybe I'll check out what a second date would be like. But again, I actually think it's like weird.
But you
to say
like
the
you.
things she
What
said.
I'm saying is, you liked her enough though to want something to happen, and you're disappointed that it didn't.
I'm not really disappointed that it didn't. I could live with it either way. I think it's a weird thing to send such forward text messages and then show up and act totally different. The text messages are a lot. They're a lot.
Vicky, comment from you. What do you think?
Will's got to go. Sorry, dude. You got to go. That's like red flag behavior, actually.
Because he's
Because,
from me?
Well, I think he was expecting to just have like a hookup. I don't think he was ever expecting more based on the texting.
Let me ask you this though, Laura, because obviously you think that Will's in the wrong. Was Laura at all in the wrong in being too forward in her texting?
I wouldn't know. It just depends on the person. Some people are like that. Some people aren't.
I think too forward is
But
the
I
wrong
don't
phrase,
think-
but misleading is probably a great word.
Yeah, that could be. But also, nobody should expect anything one way or the other. And the fact that he didn't even
If you're communicating that, something's going to happen, though. Like, I think the only reason we're kind of viewing it from this way of misleading is because it's sexually related. If it was anything else that she put forth an expectation for and didn't follow through, I think we'd be having a different conversation.
Yeah.
He wants what was promised, I guess. And because it wasn't promised, he's kind of like, all right, well, maybe this is a sign of how she operates. Is this just a tale of who she is, where she says something is going to happen and it doesn't happen? I would have given her a second date, but I can understand
I just assume that there's always flirtation, like she's texting to him, but I would not assume that I'm getting, anything at that moment past that. I would say if I'm into her, I'm asking for another date.
That
He
will
obviously is
eventually
not into
happen.
her.
But
Right.
they had Bush talk.
They did talk Bush. What's going on, Jennifer? Hello.
Hi there.
Hi.
First time, long time.
Hey, Jennifer. Jennifer on the phone.
I just wanted to make a little comment here. There's a problem with, I think, expecting to get laid on a first date. And a lot of men seem to, think that this is where things are at these days. So what? She sent some flirty text messages. That doesn't mean she has to have sex with him that night. Having sex with someone is like kind of an intimate thing. And you know what? She could be flirty. A lot of people are flirty. Men are flirty. Women are flirty. But that doesn't mean that someone has to, put out on the first date. Like,
agree. And I think that
suspenseful.
And she obviously was affectionate with him. They kissed and did what other stuff. But you're right. I think there is a little bit of an expectation that he has, or thinking that he should get.
His expectation didn't just come out of the blue. And we don't have the text message in front of us, so it's hard for us to decide exactly what was said and what he should have expected. But if we're taking what he's saying at face value as the truth, then she communicated in such a way where he felt that she was ready to go there. And when he showed up, he was expecting her to go there, and she didn't go.
But maybe he should have expected that maybe her thing was she was just going to kiss him and do all that stuff, and maybe he's got to go. Maybe there's a to be continued. And maybe episode number 2 is when they end up doing that. But he doesn't want an episode number 2. He wants this to be a one night, and that's it. What's going on, Hunter?
I don't know. Hello?
Yeah, Hunter.
Hey, first time, long time!
What's going on, Hunter?
All right.
That was more excitement than Will got from Laura. What's up?
I don't think he's completely in the wrong. I really don't. I think he was set up for it. How could you really have him be in the wrong? You got to think about it this way. If my girl tells me, hey, I'm going to make you some nice chicken cutlets and spaghetti when you get home, and I get home and I got Chef Boyardee and McNuggets, I'm going to be mad. That's not what I was told. Where'd the plan go?
So this man was expecting that he was going to get himself
chicken cutlets,
and instead he got a can of Chef Boyardee, you're saying?
That's what we're working with here, aren't we? Yeah.
Okay. Well, I don't know. Hunter, do you get laid the first time, all the time that you're out? Because you sound like a guy that is away with your words.
No, I really don't.
Okay.
I don't know if I do that. I mean, if I get it, hey, we're happier than hell, aren't we?
Okay. I kind of like Hunter. I like Hunter. What's up, Joe? How you doing?
Boyardee.
Good. How are you guys doing?
What'd you want to say, Joe?
I just have a quick little snippet for you guys, but I'm pretty sure here's what happened. This girl texted him a bunch of stuff. They got into it in the text. He went out. He didn't perform and didn't close the deal, and now he's upset about it.
Well, it sounded to me like he wasn't able to perform, so he didn't get to even do a performance.
I wasn't interested in performing. I'm all set. It wasn't about that. It was about the text that came in before. It's weird to me. Once again, I will say, I'm not interested in having sex with this girl. I wasn't then. I think it's weird that she was so forward in her text messages and then a completely different person when we actually met. That's the issue here.
No, I like his perspective, because how could it be all my fault? Maybe I didn't like how you were handling things. So
is that true?
You think about that?
Okay, but you're the one wondering why you've been ghosted. So you're obviously the one who hasn't let it go.
Right? Because
so,
why I never promised anything.
Move on.
I never promised anything on the first date. So for you to expect that, I mean, maybe I'm not into it. So.
Then before a first date, why would you send me such messages? I mean, if people saw them, I think they'd have a different story, or they'd be having a different thought about all this.
You have to earn the other side of me, so you just couldn't get there. That's unfortunate for you.
Took it so far as to go on the radio. You're the one who felt, I got to go on the radio to figure this out.
Well, I'm glad I did, because now I see who you are. So I'm glad I did.
Jeff wants to make a comment.
Who you were, yeah.
Jeff, what's up?
So I got to defend my boy Will. Like, so I know like the sex thing, it's got to drop. I think it's the personality change. That's what I see is weird. Like, so like you're expecting the vibe that's in the text, you get a completely different person. It's like a Temu switch.
But all right. By the way, shout out to our callers and Lydia on these. These are the best second date update callers we've had in a while. Give them a nice round of applause, please. That was excellent. The Temu reference, the Chef Boyardee reference, those are unbelievable. But after hearing Laura and Will go back and forth, I think you guys both got the answer that you're looking for. And I think, honestly, Laura, I think you probably be walking away from this happy that you got your answer because now you can just move on.
100%.
Yeah, I'm happy about that.
I'm happy.
All
Thank
right.
you.
Thanks, guys. We appreciate it. Bye, Will.
I appreciate you guys.
Keep it shaved.
Bye.
Your home of War of the Roses, the 5 lies to tell your mom phone scams, and Shannon's Dirty on the 30. This is Mojo in the Morning.
All righty. We're going to give you a contest here right now. It's a chance to tag the terrain and win a GMC Terrain. It's all brought to you by Moran Buick GMC of Sterling Heights. 844-MOJO Live, 95th caller. Get qualified to put your hand on that car and try to win it or $25,000 cash. 844-665-6548.
Mojo in the Morning's Dirty on the 30.
Man, I'm excited to say this, and I know our listeners in Windsor, Canada aren't going to be happy, but Hockey Town is back because Michigan is the home now. Is it 5 total gold medalists because of Mindy too that won for the women?
Yeah, shout out the women.
How many Michiganders, as Governor Whitmer says, how many Michiganders are there now that are gold medalists after this last week of the Olympics?
I think there are 7 ties to Michigan.
7,
which is pretty cool.
That is cool.
Big win yesterday for the men. Congratulations to the women. Big win at the end of last week. Shannon with the Dirty on the 30.
I wasn't going to start with that, but I will now. President Trump placing a congratulatory video call to members of the U.S. Olympic men's hockey team after their incredible gold medal win over Canada yesterday.
Your goalie played not bad. Howie, say hi. Howie, say hi to him. How you doing, Don? I have seen hockey goalies have slightly worse games.
I love that they're all drinking beer.
And that team is pretty good you played. I don't know if we'll get anytime soon, right? And,
Here we go.
I tell you what, I just told the people 2 minutes ago, I didn't know they'd be calling. I said, we're giving the State of the Union speech on Tuesday night. I could send a military plane or something. But if you would like to, it's the coolest night. It's the biggest. We're in.
Will they go to the White House then right afterwards? Because that's the thing that everybody gets excited about. The State of the Union and then the White
Is
House.
that tomorrow night, he said?
That is tomorrow, I think,
Yeah.
Listen to this. 8 players from Michigan with ties to gold medals. Kyle Connor from Shelby Township. Connor Hellebuck from Commerce. Jack Hughes from Canton. Quinn Hughes from Canton. Megan Keller from Farmington Hills. Dylan Larkin from Waterford. Kirsten Sims from Plymouth. Zach Wierenski from Grosse Pointe Woods, all
That is
gold medal.
incredible.
That is a huge
Wow.
deal.
That's dope.
We were
I did not realize
second place in medals, by the way. Norway took the number one
Norway.
spot. Yeah. In
You know
both
why? 'Cause
golds and total.
It's cold all the time in Norway. Did you know, I did not realize this, but did you know that Team USA's hockey club is based in Michigan here? I did not know that. Until I was listening to Mike Tirico do his thing.
Shout
But
out
by the way, shout out to
Tirico.
Mike Tirico from Ann Arbor.
Yeah.
And a huge, great job for NBC.
He had a gold medal rap when he
That was
spoke
really
about
cool.
the importance of the Olympics. He
Did
was
you watch
great.
the I didn't watch the closing ceremonies that they air at night, but they do the weirdest stuff on some of these Olympic stuff, like the kind of like the way that they close things out and how they do everything.
I didn't watch it, but
They have like wild outfits that everybody's wearing, and the way that they extinguish the flame is kind of an interesting thing.
how
It's
do they
wild.
extinguish the flame?
Not with a fire extinguisher.
not like they did when you were altar boy.
They don't just
Now when- Yeah, and put that metal thing right on top.
I want to talk about what's going on in Mexico right now. U.S. officials are warning Americans in several popular tourist areas to shelter in place after a major cartel crackdown triggered a whole lot of violence. The alert was issued for areas including Jalisco, home to tourist hotspots like Puerto Vallarta and Guadalajara. And this warning came after Mexican forces killed this guy, El Mencho, the powerful leader of the Jalisco New Generation cartel. That killing, that operation sparked retaliation, including burning vehicles, roadblocks. I mean, there were fires set to different buildings, including a Costco, an airport. Authorities telling U.S. citizens in those areas to stay indoors, avoid law enforcement areas and crowds, and just really stay put, limit movement until conditions approve. I know local officials in Jalisco even activated what's called a code red. They canceled all of the major events, suspended school, all of those things. So very much a situation in Mexico at the moment. Conan O'Brien said he's still reeling from the fact that he said goodnight to Rob and Michelle Reiner at his holiday party, woke up the next morning, opened his phone, and learned they were dead. He did an interview with The New Yorker, and he described the Reiners, and he said they were lovely people. He and his wife had grown close with them over the years, and he said he was in shock for quite a while after news broke that the couple had been found dead in their LA home on December 14th, and that it was their son, Nick Reiner, who'd been arrested and charged with 2 counts of first-degree murder. Nick was also at Conan O'Brien's home for this holiday party. He is still being held without bail, by the way.
Can I say a couple of things real quick? This Conan thing is interesting because it's the first time he's speaking or any celebrities have spoke that were at the party that was the last that we seen the Reiners at. The other thing, too, is did they find Savannah Guthrie's mom yet?
No.
I mean,
I just feel like that.
I mean, do we know? Now they're saying it was a kidnapping, that it wasn't a robbery gone bad and these guys killed her and then took her body or whatever. They're saying that they believe it was 100% that. It's got to have ties to the whole Epstein stuff, don't you think? Don't you think all this stuff has it?
No, honestly, I am more and more moving to that.
Why?
That
What's
theory.
the connection?
Her. Well, the interview that she did an interview, but her husband's ties, they say that her husband has a lot of ties to the Clinton family and the Clinton Foundation and stuff. Like, part of me wonders if there's some kind of weird conspiracy stuff that's going on and why, they're saying that she was kidnapped. Like, you don't just kidnap this lady and then now we don't see her at all. It had to be pros that did this thing, The other thing, too, that they're talking about with the Savannah Guthrie thing, they're saying that she'll never come back to the Today Show.
Yeah.
And one of their big reasons is she's never going to be able to go on that show and yuck it up with Tracy Morgan promoting his, new movie that's coming out, or be able to, say, hey, let's go to Al Roker in the weather, because everybody's going to automatically be thinking about her mom and the fact that her mom is missing.
I know. That's so
It's going to be wild.
And lastly, Kelly Clarkson opening up about why she ended her daytime talk show as she gets ready to be a coach on the upcoming season 29 of The Voice. She's mom to River Rose and her son Remy, who's 9, that she welcomed with her now late ex-husband, Brandon Blackstock. And if you remember, he passed away back in August after battling cancer for a long time.
Our family life, the dynamic changed a bit, and it has changed for a minute now. So I think it's just, you got kids. We've all got kids, right? And it's one of those things when you kind of start seeing life as how precious it is, too.
She just said she had too much on her plate. It was time to pull back, and the TV show was what she decided to pull back on. Miss anything from today's show? You can always go back and catch up on the podcast on that free iHeartRadio app.
Miss something in the Dirty on the 30? Listen on our podcast now at mojointhemorning.com.
All right.
Your call may be monitored or recorded.
I don't know about you, but when I turn on the news now, and if they don't cover the Savannah Guthrie thing, even if they have no information, I feel like I'm bored watching the news. You know what I mean? Like, I can't watch CNN, Fox News, and hear politics stuff all the time. Like, I want to hear some of the stuff. Did you ever feel that way at all, Shannon? Like when they kind of moved away from covering it, or were you bored with that too?
I hate to say that I was burned on it or bored with it because, God, it's like such a tragic situation. But yeah, I mean, I felt like they're like they were grasping at straws to just report on something.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I don't know. I was like obsessed with it for a while there. Christina, it is a chance to win a brand new car. Tag the terrain. You're a winner. You're qualified.
Good morning, guys. Thank you so much. I'm so excited.
We're excited for you. Last hour's winner says they may take the money. Would you take the $30,000 terrain, or would you take $25,000 from Brian Moran at Moran Buick GMC of Sterling Heights?
Honestly, I didn't even think about the money until you just said something, and we just put an offer in on a house this weekend.
Okay. All right.
So, ooh, that's a tough one.
Yeah.
That'd be a nice little chunk of change for the down payment. $25,000 could be yours. Tag the terrain. Kevin, you understand this contest? Because I understand it, but I feel like sometimes we don't explain it to the listeners.
I wish it was tongue the terrain. So once I realized that my idea got shut down, I kind of checked out. So explain.
Well, Brian is a reputable man. This is a family-owned car dealership, and I don't necessarily know. Plus, honestly, think of the germs that you could get by doing
That'd
that.
be all right.
So what we're going to do is we're going to have on this terrain, Christina, pictures of all of our faces, and those are going to be spots that you're going to have to put your hand on. And it's going to be a game of musical chairs. And then every so often, we're going to take off one of the pictures, which means there's going to be one person that's not going to be able to put their hand on one. And you're going to have to, be that last person standing, kind of like the last chair to sit in. And the last person with their hand on the vehicle wins that car.
Okay.
Would you rather tongue it or would you rather?
Lord.
Could you imagine?
I would definitely rather touch a face. The germs
See
are
that?
absolutely not for me, especially during this season. Goodbye.
The amazing thing with Kevin is he comes up with really good ideas. This one, I think, is a great idea. It may have to be used for a different contest. Maybe we do this one. How about this? Irish on Ionia. We'll do it Irish on Ionia.
Now you're talking.
Tongue the shillelagh.
Suck the shillelagh.
Wait, we'll do something. We'll do something like that. Irish on Ionia or off Ionia is back. And we'll tell you more about that coming up in the next hour. So congratulations to you, Christina. And thank you to Moran Buick GMC of Sterling Heights. Shannon, brand new location.
They do have a brand new location. It's a much bigger dealership as well. So lots more cars on the lot every day.
Hang on. We're going to be right back with more coming up.
The subscription fees are out of freaking control. Not Mojo. He's free. Listen to Mojo on our free iHeartRadio app. Listen to the show live every morning on Channel 955, 1045 SNX in West Michigan, or 92.5 KISS FM in Toledo. And listen to the podcast for free. Free never sounded so good.
Channel 955. It's Mojo in the mornings. Motor City traffic.
8:55, 24 windy right now. It is going to be cloudy all day today. Temps dropping into the teens by tonight. Out on the streets at the moment, an accident blocking the two left lanes. 94 eastbound at Harper Ave. Some slow traffic southbound 275 between 8 Mile and 6 Mile. Southbound Van Dyke at 17 Mile. An accident causing some slow go from 18 Mile. And more slow traffic 94 eastbound between Livernois and 75. That's your Channel 955 traffic on the Morning.
Channel 955.
An iHeartRadio station.
This report is sponsored by AJ Danboys Plumbing, Heating, Cooling, and Electrical. Turning 100 and still plumbing strong. AJ Danboys is celebrating with $192.50 off water heater and sump pump installations. A century of service, and they're not draining away anytime soon. Limited time offer at ajdanboys.com. License number P717241.
You know the moment that you're inside, the heat's on, and yet you're still freezing? Yeah, that could be heat loss. If you're feeling drafts from your windows or doors, or maybe you got a room in your house that's way colder than every other room, or how about this? You ever have patches of your roof that are completely melted off, but others actually have the snow still on them? That's because your attic could be leaking all that heat. If it's escaping, it's causing for you to have bigger bills because you're using more energy. And DTE has great tips to help keep your home warmer while your energy bills can stay in check. Go check them out now at dteenergy.com/stay warm. That's dteenergy.com/stay warm.
It was a brutally cold winter. Along with piling blankets on to stay warm, the bills are piling up now. And Mojo in the Morning is here to ease the pain. Mojo pays your heating bills. It may be warmer than a few weeks ago, but your furnace still runs, and the bills pile up. Listen to Mojo to get your heating bills paid.
RESPCT, that's what bursting means to me.
It's Gardner White's President's Day sale, your chance to get the best deals on the best brands. Find exceptional deals on Lazy Boy Comfort, quality power reclining sofas from FlexSteel, the Drew and Jonathan collection, flexible, comfortable, and built to last, and many more of the top-rated furniture brands, including the latest new arrivals. Add smart financing and free same-day delivery, and your new furniture can be home before the day's done. Save an extra 30% during Gardner White's President's Day sale. But hurry, these deals won't last.
This hour.
Brought to you by Top Dog Law. Call them for any accident, big or small. Go to topdoglaw.com. That's topdoglaw.com.
With aging parents, you want to keep an eye on their finances without coming off like you're taking over their lives. With Huntington Bank, you can help protect your loved one's account right from your own. Let's get more from money. Switch to Huntington Bank. Welcome. Eligibility requirements apply. Some features may require enrollment.
You know that Big Bargain detergent jug is 80% water, right? It doesn't clean as well.
80% water? I thought I was getting a better deal because it's so big.
If you want a better clean, Tide Pods are only 12% water. The rest is pure, concentrated cleaning ingredients.
Oh, let me make an announcement.
Attention shoppers, if you want a real deal, try Tide Pods.
Stop paying for watered-down detergents. Pay for clean. If it's got to be clean, it's got to be Tide Pods. Water content based on the leading bargain liquid detergent.
Hey, it's Anna from Mitsu in the Morning. Ooh, did I just say that? I meant Mojo in the Morning. All right, now let's get real. If you think a brand new car is out of your budget, you probably haven't been to LaFontaine Mitsubishi. This brand is built for real life. Lower payments, lower interest rates, and way more value than you'd expect. Mitsubishis look good. They're loaded with tech, including a 360-degree camera that everyone's obsessed with. So why overpay for a used car at a high rate when you can drive off in something brand new? Check out LaFontaine Mitsubishi in Dearborn or Ann Arbor today.
I can't believe how spotless my floors look after using the Swiffer Power Mop. No more dragging around a heavy mop and messy bucket. Now I get the same deep clean without all the work. Thanks to the powerful solution and scrubbing pad of the Swiffer Power Mop, dirt and grime don't stand a chance, and I don't break a sweat. Mic drop. Mop drop.
Swiffer Power Mop. Swiffer Power Mop.
A smarter way to mop. Try it or your money back.
I have been a fan of Chipotle for years now. My go-to order is always going to be double chicken, extra white rice, the works. Hey, it's Jed from The Joe Show, and the best thing that Chipotle has going on right now is the chicken al pastor. It is sensational. The flavor is bold. The spice from the peppers is immaculate. It's got a little bit of hint of pineapple, and they finished it off with fresh lime and cilantro. It enhanced my experience to a whole nother level. Chipotle's chicken al pastor is back and here for a limited time. Try today at any Chipotle restaurant or in the Chipotle app or chipotle.com.
Did you know about 1 in 3 people with plaque psoriasis may also develop psoriatic arthritis, which causes joint pain, stiffness, and swelling? Does this sound like you? Listen to what it sounds like to be 1,000,000 miles away. Tremfya guselkumab, taken by injection, is a prescription medicine for adults with moderate to severe plaque psoriasis who may benefit from taking injections or pills or phototherapy, and for adults with active psoriatic arthritis. Serious allergic reactions and increased risk of infections and liver problems may occur. Before treatment, your doctor should check you for infections and tuberculosis. Tell your doctor if you have an infection, flu-like symptoms, or if you need a vaccine. Imagine being 1,000,000 miles away. Explore what's possible. Ask your doctor about Tremfya. Visit Tremfya.com or call 1-800-526-7736.
The second I see that Chick-fil-A text in the group chat, I'm throwing my shoes on and running out the door. Hey, I'm Layla.
And I'm Kaylin.
And a little thing we love about the Chick-fil-A chicken biscuit is
how it feels like an easygoing morning.
The chicken adds the most flavor. It's juicy and seasoned.
The biscuit is just very light and airy and fluffy, just like a cloud.
I also love to put jelly on mine, so it's sweet and savory.
It's a good start to the day.
Mornings are a little bit brighter with the Chick-fil-A chicken biscuit and Simply Orange Juice. Available on the Chick-fil-A app. Real guests paid for their testimonials.
I'm Amanda Knox, and in the new podcast, Doubt, The Case of Lucy Letby, we unpack the story of an unimaginable tragedy that gripped the UK in 2023. But what if we didn't get the whole story?
Evidence has been made to fit.
The moment you look at the whole picture, the case collapsed.
What if the truth was disguised by a story we chose to believe?
Oh my God, I think she might be innocent.
Listen to Doubt, The Case of Lucy Letby. Open your free iHeartRadio app, search Doubt, The Case of Lucy Letby, and listen now.
Summit Place Kia, where car buying is fast, friendly, and fun. SummitPlaceKia.com. More Mojo in seconds.
Wallside's February freeze is on. That means you can buy one Wallside window. You're going to get your second one absolutely free, plus 72 months interest-free and no down payment. Call Wallside today. Just go to wallside.com. That's wallside.com.
This report is sponsored by Audible.
Snow showers early on today, tapering off to just clouds. Temperatures dropping into the teens by tonight. Tomorrow, more snow in the forecast and highs around 30.
It's time to take care of you. Who better to help you than the top voices in well-being on Audible? Kickstart your well-being journey with your first audiobook free when you sign up for a 30-day trial at audible.com/wellbeing.
This hour of Mojo in the Morning is powered by Family Heating, Cooling, and Electrical.
We're powered by Michigan Auto Law. Auto accident attorneys. Visit autolaw.com.
That's autolaw.com.
WKQI Detroit, WSNX Muskegon Grand Rapids, WVES Toledo, an iHeart radio station. Guaranteed human. Real people, real stories, real laughs, real smelly, and real dumb sometimes. Mojo in the Morning, live.
All right, it is Mojo in the Morning. This is a topic that this morning, before we were going to even talk about it, Anna said she might have felt a little uncomfortable to bring it up, but I'm going to give you a second chance here to say whether or not you want to bring it up or don't bring it up, because I know it's going to be a tough one for you. You've been very quiet all morning, so I know that this has been hard.
I'm sorry.
No, it's okay. I think, honestly, can I tell you something real quick?
Yeah.
First off, I love you, and we all love you.
Yeah, I love you.
And I think that sometimes, and you have maybe not experienced this, or maybe you have in the short time that you've been on the show, sometimes being able to just tell us about it, meaning us and all the listeners, might be a little therapy for you.
Okay.
So I'm just going to tell you that, and then if at any point it doesn't feel therapeutic, you will stop and move on to something else. Okay?
Okay.
So tell us why you've been quiet today and why you are very sad right now.
I was on vacation this weekend with Lydia and Bianca, as everyone knows, and it was Friday night, and we were all leaving really early on Saturday morning. I was leaving out at I want to say my flight left at 6 a.m., and Friday night we were out, and I was texting one of my really good friends from Detroit, and we were just having a really good conversation, but it was getting late, and I was going back to our hotel because my flight was leaving really early in the morning. And this conversation I was having with this person was like a very deep conversation, and it sort of just ended with, we'll talk when I get back in town the next day. And he was also out of town, so when he got back in town, so he was like, text me when you get home, I'll text you when I get home. So I went back to the hotel. I went to bed, and then around 1:30 in the morning, I started getting calls from him, and I was supposed to wake up at 3 a.m. So I declined his call, and then he called again and again, and I just kept declining his calls because I knew I had to wake up. And then when I woke up, I sent him a text. Said, "Are you up? I'm sorry I missed your calls. Text me when you board your flight." And I went home. I went to bed because I got home really early and I was tired. And when I woke up, I had 20 missed calls on my phone. And everyone was saying, "Did you hear?" And it was my friend. He passed away. And I didn't pick up any of his calls.
Oh, Anna.
And I just feel so bad. He wanted to talk to me, and I wasn't there. I declined them. It's not even like I didn't see them. I saw them coming through, and I'm just like, what did he want to tell me? Or if I picked up, maybe it would have changed how his night went, and he wouldn't have went wherever he was and did whatever he did.
Yeah.
And I just keep saying I'm sorry. I'm sorry I didn't pick up your call.
First off, again, we love you. You are an amazing person. Your reasoning for not picking up the calls, I'm assuming, was that you wanted to continue to get sleep, right? For the plane. So your intention is, and I don't know if your picking up the call is going to change any of this.
But it might have.
Well, it could have, but it also might not. And living with that is going to be something that I want you to know that I know the pain that you're feeling right now, and I can literally see it in your face. And you're a great friend.
Thank you.
And this does not take away from you as a friend. And I just want you to know that. So, I am assuming that there are other people that you shared the friendship with.
Yeah.
Have you had conversations with them to see if he called any of them at all?
No. Honestly, I've just been in bed.
You haven't been talking to anybody? Yeah.
I'm having a really hard time.
Oh, yeah. Whatever we can do for you, I just want you to know that we're all here for you.
Thank you.
And we've had conversations like this before on the show where it was the call that you missed.
Mm-hmm.
This is obviously one where I'm assuming that it was him trying to reach out because he was,
I don't know why.
in pain.
And I just keep asking myself, like, what did he want to say to me? Because what we were talking about was, like, somewhat sentimental.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
It's like, what was he trying to say to me?
But your last conversation you had with him was, that he was going to reach out to you, right?
Yeah, we were going to see each other the next day.
Yeah.
And honestly, I would take it as that you had no indication that things were this bad for him.
Yeah.
So he did tell you that you were going to see each other, and he was somebody that you loved.
Mm-hmm.
Because if you don't love somebody, you're not feeling this way right now, right?
Yeah, and I know he was loved by so many people. He's just, I can't even open social media because it's just so much. Everyone's has a good memory with him, and it's good to see.
You need to do what protects your heart right now. And if not looking at social media is that, then do that.
Yeah.
Do you mind if I take some calls? Maybe some people have some advice for you or some kind words for you. What's going on, Jamie? Hi, it's Mojo in the Morning, 844 Mojo Live. Hello.
Hello. Anna, I want to start by saying that I'm sorry, and I'm sending hugs to you. So something similar happened to me. My best friend, his name was Randy. He wanted to hang out and with a couple friends, and I was like, no, I'm tired. I had work in the morning, and I had like this bad feeling when I woke up the next morning, and I could not shake it. Well, a couple hours later at work, I get a phone call from another friend of ours, and he told me that Randy got hit by a drunk driver on the freeway, right in front of his mom and his stepdad and his brother. And that broke my heart because I'm like, what if I would have hung out with him? Then they wouldn't have been on the freeway or, went somewhere else. And I pushed myself, I blamed myself for the longest. And I finally accepted that, no matter what I did, it wouldn't change the outcome. But you can take as long as you need to, to mourn your friend. I'm sorry.
Thank you.
And Jamie, I'm assuming that you're still mourning, Jamie. This is a tough one for you too. Yeah.
He was my best friend. I loved him, and I have his name tatted on my body. That's the only guy's name on my body. Is him. Yeah. And even thinking about it brings up memories. But we have that angel now, and that's all that we can, really. Oh my God, I get it. Oh.
Thank you, Jamie. I appreciate that.
You. Thanks.
Q, what's up? It's Mojo in the morning.
Hi, yes. I just want to say I am so sorry for your loss. I went through the same thing. My best friend, he took his own life. He had called me at 1 o'clock in the morning. I work in the medical field, so I had to be at work at 6 a.m. in the morning. He called me about, I think it was like 1:17 a.m. I didn't answer the phone. When I finally got up, I had a bunch of missed calls. He had jumped in the Detroit River and killed himself. I felt so bad to the point where I had to go to therapy. We've been best friends since second grade. So I definitely understand what you're going through. But like the therapist taught me, once their mind are made up, there's nothing that we can really do. Do not fault yourself for it. You're going to feel bad. I still feel bad to this day. When every time I keep cross my mind, I think about it. Like, only if I would have picked up that phone, like, would I would have been able to make a difference to keep him from jumping into the river. But you can't hold on to that. It will make you miserable. You'll fall into a depression. Only thing you can do is just pray that he's in a better place and try to move on. It's going to be hard because it's still hard for me, and it's going on 7 years this year. It's going to be really hard. But pray. That's the only thing that's going to get you through it. And I am so sorry you had to go through that.
Q brings up an interesting thing here, and I do think it's a good thing for you and to be able to go talk to somebody about this, because this is something that you're definitely going to have to talk to. Is there anybody that you currently talk to, or do you have somebody that you can talk to? Because otherwise we should find somebody. Okay.
I have a therapist. I do want to clarify, Q, I'm sorry to hear what happened with you. I don't want to speak on the manner in which he passed away, but I don't think it was self-inflicted. So I just want to make that clear. Yeah.
Wow. Nicole, you just heard Anna do this, and then you said that you were so touched. This is a moment here on the show that I want you to give Anna some either thoughts or words that might be able to help her.
Yeah, definitely. I've experienced a lot of loss in my life, and I really truly feel at the end of the day God doesn't give you what you're not capable of, and everything does happen for a reason. There's a reason that your friend is passed now, and there's a reason why you missed that call and you declined that call. It doesn't make it any easier to grieve, but it also has some effects where therapy is going to help. For me, therapy definitely helped. I lost two of my best friends, and I lost my brother 2 weeks before I had my first child. And when that happened, I really truly felt like it was God's way of saying my baby needed a guardian angel. And I think we need to just understand through death that we need to be appreciative of the life that we get to breathe each day, and just know what we could do with our breath, and to be able to touch that other person's soul as deeply as possible is truly rewarding in and of itself.
Thank you.
By the way, and thank you for the call. I sometimes I will tell you, though, when people do say God never gives you any more than you can handle, I think sometimes this is a little bit BS. I think sometimes God needs to lay off a little bit with certain things. You know what I mean? And I think He's given you enough to handle right now. This is too much. But I also, because I don't necessarily, like, I think that's sometimes the thoughts and prayers that people give when somebody loses somebody is God never gives you anything more than you can handle. You know what? This is okay to say you can't handle this. Secondly, I don't know if you've done this, but have you looked back at some of your text exchange with him to just look at some of the happier times that you guys have had together?
Yeah.
And does that bring you any healing at all to know that you obviously meant a lot to him?
I mean, yeah. It also makes me just like sad that there's no more.
And I get that. This is where pictures, videos, text messages, exchanges that you might have had, maybe voicemail messages, come into play. Just hearing their voice again. And it's going to take you time. It's going to take and honestly, there's never enough time sometimes when you lose a loved one. Kaylee, what do you want to say to Anna?
Hi, Anna. This is KK.
Oh, hi, KK.
I love you so much. I'm going to get so emotional. I haven't talked to you in so long. I just wanted to let you know that I am here for you. And kind of like what Mojo said, God gives you sometimes a lot more than you can handle. Time doesn't always heal all those wounds. It's a day-by-day process. But you come from such a strong family. Lean on those people. I know you and Alley Cat are healing things. Lean on her. Lean on Cooper. Lean on those precious boys. And you have so many people that love you, and you will get through this.
Thank you, KK.
If that person reached out to you, it just means you were so special to them. And I know you're so special to so many people. And I'm a lifer girl. If you ever want to talk, you DM me. And any time of the day or night, we will talk, and I will be there. I will come down to Detroit, and I will come and hold you, all right?
Thank you so much.
I love you, okay?
Love you too.
So I'm assuming this is somebody
that's my sister's childhood best friend.
Is it?
Haven't
Okay.
talked to her
What a
in while.
beautiful call.
I got to tell you, Anna, you are so new to all of us. And when I mean all of us, I'm not even talking just our listeners. I'm talking us, right? But I thank God that you are here, because to hear and to see the pain that you're going through right now, but to know that, I know you may not have known all of us for a long time, to know that I know that there's a reason why we're here and why you're here sharing this right now on the air. There's somebody listening right now that may not feel good about what they're going through, and they just heard you share this, and this helps them heal a moment. So I thank you for allowing the opportunity to go on the air and do this. And I know it doesn't bring you any comfort of your friend being back, because this thing just happened, for God's sakes. So, and I don't know how the rest of you guys feel about this, but I probably wouldn't have picked up the phone either.
No,
You know?
it's as you were describing that, I'm like, that is completely what I would do. I would say, okay, when my alarm goes off at 3 or 3:30, I'll reach back out. So I don't think what you did, like, that was not, there was no ill intention. I know. And that's why I really think, and a caller said it earlier, I really think that, and KK just said it, surrounding yourself with community, people who loved him as much as you did, but also working through this with your therapist, because I feel like you're similar to me in that you're going to hold that for a long time. And I don't want that. I don't want that for you.
And honestly, especially after the way that you had said, hey, we'll talk tomorrow. Like, I would have automatically assumed. At that point right there, I'm thinking he's butt dialing me. You know what I mean? I'm not even thinking anything else of it. Or honestly, I'd turn my phone off.
Or it was, I keep telling myself, like, was it really important?
Yeah.
I don't know.
You know, a friend of mine did not answer the phone and lost their parent. And it was their parent calling, and then their parent died. And it was not a situation that, they were to ever know that was going to happen. And I actually said to them, I go, what was the last conversation you had with, your mom? And it was a great conversation. Sometimes maybe that great conversation is all you needed, because we never know when that moment is going to be, So
definitely.
Man, I feel like we need another vacation from a vacation. Can we take another week off? Kevin, can you work Tony on that?
Got you.
You know what the next topic is on the show? Me talking about asking Chelsea to help groom me.
Yep. This is very.
Will that help you, Anna, to do a topic like that, or would it help you for me?
I will say, like, I'm really sad, but there's been a couple times that you guys have said stuff that made me laugh. So thank you.
Let me say this though, because I'm gonna be mad if I don't say that. I think when it comes to the God can't put more on you than you can bear, I think that comes from a place of I can do it all by myself. And there are moments in life that will show you time and time again that you aren't meant to handle things alone. And I think the more you lean into God, which gives you access to unlimited power, you start to realize that you weren't meant to handle everything. You weren't created to handle everything. Not only do you have that unlimited access when you put your full trust and love into God, but like so many people have also said, you are blessed and created not only for a purpose, but the people around you were created to be a part of that purpose. You have an amazing community of people that you do realize and people you may not realize were meant to be in your life for such a time as this. And it's not on you to figure out all of these answers to questions you've never had to answer before, and you don't have access to these answers because they're not meant for you to know. Some things in life you are meant to experience, not to understand. And the toughest thing to do, I think, in these situations, and I've never lost a best friend, so I'm never going to say this is what you should do or this, because I don't know what you're experiencing right now. So I can't offer you that. But I do think when we lose someone, oftentimes we think of what we're going to miss out on and not really appreciate what it is that we've already lived with. And I think if we're able to really put a focus on the amazing moments we had, and it's going to be a process, you have to go through the full process. You have to experience everything. But at a certain point, my prayer and my hope is that this void that's open right now is filled with the love and the experiences that you had and not with the pain of what you won't experience moving forward.
That's well put.
That was good.
Now we're going to hug you and not let you go. Actually, if you want to go, you can. I'm going to take a break and we're going to give you a chance to kind of get yourself, although you might want a hug. Zach gives great hug.
He does.
We'll be right back with more next.
Text the show anytime at 95500. This is Mojo in the morning. More Mojo in minutes. Channel 955. It's Mojo in the mornings. Motor City traffic.
925, outside. Clouds all day today. Going to be kind of windy too, and temperatures dropping into the teens by tonight. Some stop and go traffic from an earlier accident, 94 eastbound between Little Mac Ave and Harper. Also, some slow traffic from construction westbound 696 between 75 and the Lodge. That's your Channel 955 traffic on Mojo in the morning.
Channel 955.
An iHeartRadio station.
This report is sponsored by AJ Danboy's Plumbing, Heating, Cooling, and Electrical. Keep your family healthier at home. AJ Danboy's includes an advanced air purification system with every new heating and cooling installation. Kills germs and bacteria. Normally $1,200, now free. AJDanboys.com. Over 100 years serving you. License number P717241.
Hey, I want to talk about David Femininio. You know me talk about David all the time. He's Michigan's most responsive injury attorney. And you know, at Femininio Law, they don't just win their cases. They make sure they take care of you. And they take care of you with their accident response team. The accident response team at Femininio Law is like none other, because if you're in a crash, every minute counts, and the accident response team hits the ground running, making sure that their crisis counselors, their forensic investigators, their medical experts, and their top attorneys are all working to protect your case from all that critical evidence that could be out there. You don't want that sitting around waiting. That's why you want the accident response team of Femininio Law there for you. If you're in an accident, time is of the essence. Call 855-65-CRASH. That's 855-65-CRASH. Or get in touch with the accident response team at Femininio Law at getdavidgetpaid.com.
Get the Bernstein advantage and get respect. Call 1-800-CALL-SAM today.
Staples has hot deals and super low prices on everything for your business. And right now, brand your business at Staples with up to 30% off custom labels. Exclusions apply. Shop Staples in-store, online, or in the app. Ends April 18th. Visit staples.com/print for details.
This hour
brought to you by Top Dog Law. Call them for any accident, big or small. Go to topdoglaw.com. That's topdoglaw.com.
This Sports Spotlight is brought to you by Capital One Saver Card, founding partner of iHeart Women's Sports. Did you know that the Houston Comets won the first 4 WNBA championships from 1997 to 2000? The team was led by a big three of Cynthia Cooper, Cheryl Swoops, and Tina Thompson. And in 98, they finished 27-3. Their .900 winning percentage, a WNBA record that still stands. Earn unlimited 3% cash back on dining, entertainment, and at grocery stores with the Saver Card from Capital One. What's in your wallet? Terms apply. See CapitalOne.com for details.
Powerful doesn't just happen. You have to make it happen. So the moment Total Wireless offers a free Samsung S25 FE with Galaxy AI, when you switch to the Total 5G or 5G Plus Unlimited 3-month plan, you take the network as powerful as you, with unlimited 5G data that won't slow you down. Now that's a total power move. Visit your neighborhood Total Wireless store. Device taxes and fees may apply. Requires new activation on a Total 5G Unlimited 3-month plan or higher. External port in and ID verification. Available only in Total Wireless stores. Limit to 4 devices per account.
Not many things come with a lifetime guarantee. Cars? Nope. Computers?
Bye.
Not even cuckoo clocks. Now there's a new Michigan lottery game that offers a lifetime of cash.
Hi, one Millionaire for Life ticket, please.
It's Millionaire for Life. Drawings are 7 days a week with a top prize of $1 million a year for as long as you live.
Guaranteed.
And there's a second prize of $100,000 a year for life. Play Michigan Lottery's new Millionaire for Life. One win.
Lasts a lifetime.
Knowing your limits is always the best bet.
Boost Mobile has an unlimited talk, text, and data plan that's only $25 a month forever, meaning you only ever pay $25 a month for the rest of your life. Who wouldn't want unlimited wireless when it only costs $25 a month forever? If you don't, you must be one of those people who enjoy overpaying for their phone plan. But it's not too late to change your ways. $25 a month is truly as good as it gets. So go online and switch now at boostmobile.com. After 30 gigabytes, customers may experience lower speeds. Customers will pay $25 a month as long as they remain active on the Boost Mobile Unlimited plan.
Turn up the heat with February savings at Moran Chevrolet, Michigan's #1 selling Chevy dealer 2 years running. Right now, GM employees and immediate family members can lease a 2026 Silverado LT 4x4 crew cab starting at just $259 a month. Strength, style, and savings all in one. Moran Chevrolet, where you always get the best price, period. Crash it north of 15 Mile in Clinton Township. Shop online at moranexpress.com or stop in today. Moran Chevrolet. Together, let's drive.
Hi, I'm Joy Harris, President and CEO of DTE Energy. We have the privilege to deliver reliable energy to the people of Michigan, and we don't take that for granted. So we're working hard to make the grid stronger and smarter. As a result, last year, DTE achieved its best reliability performance in nearly 2 decades. Since 2023, our customers have seen an 88% reduction in time spent without power. We'll keep working hard to improve reliability and to keep your bills as low as possible.
You know that Big Bargain detergent jug is 80% water, right? It doesn't clean as well.
80% water? I thought I was getting a better deal because it's so big.
If you want a better clean, Tide Pods are only 12% water. The rest is pure, concentrated cleaning ingredients.
Oh, let me make an announcement.
Attention shoppers, if you want a real deal, try Tide Pods.
Stop paying for watered-down detergents. Pay for clean. If it's got to be clean, it's got to be Tide Pods. Water content based on the leading bargain liquid detergent.
Mojo in the Morning, powered by me, Steve Gabara at Zott Ford, where you can lease a new 25 Ford 4-door Bronco, well below $500 a month, 0 down.
More Mojo in seconds.
As a busy working mom with really busy kids, I'm very grateful for Brightside Dental and the team over there. They make scheduling every dental visit so easy. They've got online scheduling, which I love. They have evening and weekend appointments and 9 different Metro Detroit locations, including locations in Canton and Livonia and Warren, among others. And by the way, if you're looking to switch dentists, or maybe it's been a while since you've been to one, no shame, no judgment, but make sure to ask. This is why I'm reminding you about their $35 new patient special. BrightsideDental.com or 1-800-PAINLESS.
This hour of Mojo in the Morning is powered by Henry Ford Health System.
Every love story deserves the right soundtrack. Bruno Mars is dropping a brand new album, The Romantic, and to celebrate, he's taking over iHeartRadio and TikTok to play exclusive songs from the new album before its release. Tell Bruno what's going on in your love life, and he'll find the perfect song for your moment. And he may even offer a little advice along the way. Tap that red talkback mic while listening to Love Songs Radio on the free iHeartRadio app. Share your story for a chance to get your own personalized dedication from Bruno.
Snow, the herpes of weather.
This is Mojo in the Morning.
You know, it's interesting. I was looking at today's big news story, which it seems like it's all they're talking about on the big national shows, but it's about the blizzard that is affecting the East Coast. And I'm thinking to myself, that is pretty much a Wednesday in Grand Rapids. And then I just looked at the snow totals. Did you see the snow totals at all?
No.
They're saying 23 to 30 inches of snow.
Yeah, I did hear 2 feet of snow. I mean, that's insanity.
I mean, that is insanity.
Is that coming our way?
No.
No, this was just hanging out on the East Coast. Okay. We got a little bit of it yesterday, but the funny thing is that this snow is so crazy. It's crippling, they say, the entire East Coast. They say that they have now in Manhattan, they have never had 13 to 17 inches of snow, which is interesting because you cannot find places to put that snow. Like they have to burn that stuff off. And did you see last week or a week and a half ago, there was so much snow, I guess, that we've had so far in New York that when the snow finally melted from the warm-ups that we had, they found poop all over the place.
That's my backyard.
Bruh.
It's scary. It was scary last week when the snow melted. There's so much poop. 3 dogs worth of poop.
This is on sidewalks, though. They're saying on the sidewalks of New York that this is the case.
Honestly, Detroit, too.
Is it really? Or is there poop all over the place?
I think some of it might be human, too.
Wow. Well, you know, I guess, although it's funny, I've never pooped outdoors. Like I've pooped myself.
You say that like it's on your bucket list to do and check off.
You're not alone in that.
No, but I've never like have you ever? I mean, I peed outdoors numerous times. Yeah. I don't think there's a golf game that I've ever had that I didn't have to pee in a tree. But I've never literally just gone and took a crap somewhere on the side of the road.
I don't think I could. Like, especially if you don't have napkins. Like, I don't want that in my ass. You know what I'm saying? Like, you can't just walk away.
So if you are ever driving with me, know that you're safe to poop because I have dude wipes in my center console. But I use them purely for when I spill on myself fast food. But but if you ever did need to go to the duty on the side of the road, where would you duty? Would you duty like if you had to duty and you're walking down, I don't know, Gratiot? Is that a perfect street to do
You
it
find
on?
a container in one of the garbage cans, and you do it that way.
You said look in the garbage can for a container?
Yes.
No, I'm not going in the trash can.
I'm going behind it.
I'm taking a Gratiot on Gratiot right now.
I'm not saying you go in the trash can. You take something out of the trash can and then take it to a private place.
Nah.
Shannon, I saw this thing yesterday that I was going to actually send to Chelsea as a thing that I would like her to purchase for me. It was, and I don't know if anybody's gotten this at all on their Instagram, but if you haven't, you're going to get it now because I'm talking about it.
Yep.
It's this device that men and women, so penises or vaginas, can use in what it is. It's a yellow tube, and you can pull it like an accordion
I just saw that.
Did you see that?
I just saw that.
And you can pull it all the way out and make it huge, and you can pee into it. It will fit enough pee from the human bladder, and then you can seal the top and dump it out at the next stop that you have to dump. What do you think of that, Kev? Would you ever get that and put it in your car?
No.
For those trips out to East Lansing?
I think if you got, a big fat bladder and you don't know how to contain yourself, I can see this being very useful. I will say this, I tried to pee. It was Afro Fest or one of them. It was like the first year when they had Burna Boy performing. And I went out there, I'm out there for hours, bro. And I saw so many people I knew. And I was just chilling in the back by the alcohol. And people were buying me drinks. And I'm just drinking, having a good time. When I got to the car, I had to pee. Man, I overflowed my Kroger water bottle. I wish I had that extendo thing you talking about because I had too much for the bottle.
It's funny that you say that because I've had like a big, large size McDonald's drink. Drank the whole thing on a car ride and then had to pee. Peed. I'm like, wait a second, there's more than what was in the drink. I didn't realize what was going on.
That's why you need
here.
them dual wipes.
Yeah, you're getting to the top. All right, so this is so random. We're going to be doing the dirty here in a second, but are there any women that have ever dutied outside? And I say that only because I know there's construction workers that have dutied on something. You know what I mean? Like not
I've
in
seen some women do it before when we were on the boat and like we didn't have a bathroom.
Wait, but
yeah, they like go in a bag.
And then
go
what
like-
happens to the bag?
Yeah, they
though?
like squat in a bag. I don't know, put it in the garbage or something.
I thought you was about to say the lake.
No,
Like, they just hung over the
like
side.
squat somewhere in the boat and go in a bag.
What boat? What lakes we talking about? Like
Shout
Lake
out
Orion?
Pontiac Lake.
Pontiac Lake. By the way, Pontiac Lake's a shallow lake too. If you did duty off the side, you'd still see it floating right there. What's up, Jody? How you doing? It's Mojo in the morning.
Oh, God, this is horrible. Oh, I wish I would have been anonymous. I was about 15, 16 years old, dating a senior in high school, and we were at his house, his Halloween party. He had one bathroom. And you know how us women are. I'm like, oh my God, and I'm getting the cramp. Sorry,
dump that.
Sorry.
We're gonna dump that. Okay.
Sorry.
You were like at the party and you said holy spit, which go ahead.
Oh,
All right,
yeah. And I'm like, everybody's there. Like everybody from school. Like I hung out with everybody. And I'm like, there's no way. Like there's one bathroom. I can't hold it. I'm going to end up spitting in my pants.
Grass shitting all over the place.
So I run out and I literally, I went in front of the house next to a tree. I made sure I ran into the bathroom first and grabbed toilet paper. It was like a...
Oh, okay,
It was like
okay.
No. It was like a volcano that was sitting there next to a tree. No.
Wait. If you went to the bathroom to get the toilet paper, why didn't you just tell the person that was in the bathroom, get the hell out, I gotta go?
Because it's embarrassing. My spit, I never said it didn't stink.
Oh, so you didn't want to do it in the house to make an embarrassing moment. You want to do it.
Somebody made a stinky.
Oh, poor lady.
Yes.
You went outside.
So I go outside. I spend the night there because I'm drinking Boone's Farm, Strawberry Hill Boone's Farm. And the next day, there's dogs. I'm not going to...
Oh, okay, forget it.
All right, this story has already gone on way too far.
I like her a lot. Strawberry Smooth Farm.
Jody, you're my kind of girl.
Yeah, Jody, a good time.
What's up, Raquel? How you doing?
Hey, Mojo. Long time no talk. It's been a couple of weeks, but I was in the Army, and they gave us women these little funnels. No lie. They were pink plastic funnels, and at the end there was a rubber hose. So when we would drive in these convoys, they didn't want us to stop, so we had to pee in bottles. And I remember one time that I really had to pee. I had the lieutenant next to me. I had the medic behind me, and I tried to use the funnel. I peed, and I looked in the bottle, and there's no urine in the bottle. But I was so sweaty that I had no idea, like, if it was sweat or, well, it had to have been piss because it didn't show the bottle. So
Raquel,
but that's what they gave us.
you need this device that I saw on Instagram. I'm telling you, Kevin and I saw this thing. It does not look like a wonderful device.
Wait,
that
what
every
is it
car
called?
should
You
get.
don't know what it's called yet?
Seems very useful.
I can't remember, Shannon, if it had a name.
But
all I kept
like an accordion.
All I kept make me think was that Mike over at Gordon Chevrolet should include it in the purchase of a car. You know what I mean? Like, have it be that if you buy a car, you get the pee stick for free. What's going on, Sarah? How you doing?
Good morning. I'm fine. How about yourself?
Fantastic, Sarah. Please keep it as clean as possible. Did you duty outdoors?
Will do. Yes, I did.
My kind of girl.
Let me explain to you. Me and 20 friends went rafting. Okay?
Yeah.
Everybody brings their own food, so we're eating, and all of a sudden, I feel myself getting a bubble gut.
Oh, God.
And I'm trying to hold my breath, praying that this is not about to happen, but it did. And my raft, my little thing I was on was full of poop, okay? I tried to play it off and flip it over so won't nobody see it, but when I flipped it over, all the brown stuff came out.
Oh, my God. All right.
In the raft. By the way, can I tell you, this is why I will never go to Raft Off. Everybody always asks me, hey, East Side guys, you got to come out here, Mojo. Listeners will love you. People duty on Raft Off. Yeah, it's not good.
I tried to play it off, but it didn't, and I was praying it didn't happen, but it did. And
By
I
the
hope
way-
they're not listening because all of them was like, oh, my God. But it was all right for them to hold hands and go out there and pee together. But you mean to tell me I can't poop? Come on now.
This is, by the way, our listeners. We need to come up with, instead of dude wipes, we should have like wipes for women. Women need wipes too.
I feel that. Tag the terrain.
When we used to do those contests, like, remember that? It was like the endurance contest.
Yes, and they had like 4 minutes to go to the bathroom every couple of hours or something.
That was one of the rules in the contest that Cody had to come up with was if you defecate yourself, you're out of the contest. Because people were thinking that's how they could win.
That's a bonus.
Kay, where are you from?
I am from Detroit.
My kind of girl likes to call up Mojo in the morning to admit that you have pooped in your car.
I had to poop in my car. Okay, so we went to go and get our brakes done by a local person, and I decided to stay in the car because I had my child in the car who was, an infant at the time. And, I'm staying in the car. The car's hoisted up in the front. They're doing their thing, and he was taking forever. And I don't remember if I ate something or what, but my stomach was doing all sorts of dances, and I'm in the back just like, I can't hold this anymore, and I'm not going in that house because it looks a little sketchy. So I crawled to the back, doing my best not to rock the car because I'm, like, seeing too many Final Destination movies. So I'm, like, going to the back of the car. I had to do my thing. Thankfully, we had, like, these big construction, like, trash bags in the back. So I kind of just made my own makeshift toilet. I scooped the passenger seat in the front of me forward as much as I could so I can have some space to kind of, like, dangle my butt over it. And
Wait,
I had to
so
do
was
my
the car was up on blocks or something at the time that it was getting done?
It was on the jack.
Oh, my God. How would you like to be the guy underneath the jack fixing the car, knowing that this is what you're doing?
I had tinted windows in the back, so thankfully I was happy for that. But
he was good.
It was definitely a sweaty moment.
When he let the jack down and you got out, did you ask him if you could put something in his garbage can?
No.
You took it home with you?
I took it somewhere else.
Oh, my God.
See, my thing be like,
thankfully, so I had a newborn in the car, so if it did smell anything after I tied it up,
nobody
you just
I
blame it
on the baby.
blame it on the baby. That's all you need. My
And
thing be,
thanks to the baby, I am so
I'ma say
grateful
this.
because I had baby wipes. Because
there you go.
I don't think we had any napkins.
What were you gonna say?
That's my thing right there. What are we wiping with? Because McDonald's napkins are rough. I'm not, you know what I mean? I'm not
tried
trying
those.
to do that.
Yeah. They are, by the way, rough. And you get it on the McDonald's M. You know what I mean? That's on
The
there,
golden
so.
arches turn brown.
All right. Well, I wasn't intending on doing that topic today, but that was a good one.
Mojo in the morning.
What's that? Sounds stupid.
Stupider than hell by now.
You are nasty. You are stupid.
All right. We got a chance to win Morgan Wallen tickets. You know what? That would be a place where women would probably go outdoors. It's going to be at the Big House. The lines for the bathroom will be crazy. Win tickets now. Text Morgan, Morgan, and you could be at Michigan Stadium in July. Text Morgan to 95500. Standard text and data rates to apply. Win tickets to see Bruno Mars at 6:30. Morgan Wallen at 9:30.
Mojo in the morning's Dirty on the 30.
Shannon with the last dirty of the morning. What's going on, Shannon?
I keep seeing all of these like memes and posts about 2026 and the losses that we've already had when it comes to celebrities. Catherine O'Hara, I want to say Dawson, James Vanderbeek, Eric Dane a couple of days ago. That one just really got me. 53 years old, passed away on Thursday after a battle with ALS, and making sure over his last months alive that his daughters, Billy and Georgia, would always be able to hear his voice even after he was gone. I'm going to play you something. This is part of a Netflix series called Famous Last Words.
Fight, girls, and hold your heads high. Billy and Georgia, you are my heart. You are my everything. Good night. I love you. Those are my last words.
Yeah, McSteamy. He reflected on some pieces of life advice that he wanted to hand down to his girls in part of that message. And he said, live in the present, find your passion, choose good friends, and face challenges with resilience. It was the game that everybody's still talking about today, the Olympic gold medal showdown in Milan. Team USA men's hockey beat Canada 2-1 in overtime, ending a 46-year drought.
Boretsky. Now Jack Hughes puts it around the car. United States with numbers. Watch across it comes. Jack Hughes wins it. The golden goal for the United States. For the first time since the 1980 miracle. Wow. The United States takes the goal.
Yeah, the hero Jack Hughes, you just heard. He got that game-winning goal just a minute and 41 seconds into overtime, sealing America's only third men's Olympic hockey title.
I love the USA. I love my teammates. It's unbelievable. The USA Hockey Brotherhood is so strong, and we had so much support from ex-players. I'm so proud to be American today.
And Connor Hellebuck had a hell of a game.
He had a hellebuck of a game.
He had a hellebuck of a game.
This group. We've had so much fun over here. We've grinded. We've battled. This is some of the best and most fun hockey I've ever played.
Can I say something? Connor McDavid, why did he get the MVP? They gave him the MVP from Canada and not Connor Hellebuck get the MVP. I know that they do it for the whole tournament, but Hellebuck had an amazing tournament, and that last game alone was worth everything. But this shows you the rarity of winning this gold for the U.S. team. This is 1960. This is the first time that they won it. There were only 14 players on that team. In 1980, the Miracle on Ice, there were 20 players on that team. This team had 25 players. So you're talking, less than 50 gold medals for a U.S. Olympic team in the history of the U.S. Olympic team. And we saw it in our lifetime because 1980, obviously, I think I was the only one that was born at that moment. But that's pretty amazing. And who knows if we'll ever see it again.
I was about to say, if the past is any indicator of the future, it looks like we'll have to wait until 2050 to celebrate.
Right? It's because we win. Our basketball team wins every year, right?
Facts.
Yeah. Did they win? No.
We won. That was the LeBron, Steph Curry, KD team.
Yeah. That's amazing.
Shout out to the women, too, though.
Yeah. And the women's team, too. We own women's hockey, though. We're going to win. Yeah.
Okay.
I think we're pretty dominant in women's hockey from what it sounds like.
Okay.
I don't follow hockey. I am not a hockey guy.
Me neither. I'm not.
Yesterday, though, I was so excited about this thing.
Yesterday you were.
Dude, Wes woke up, put on all his gear, cracked a beer. It was 7:50 a.m.
Was it all Canada beer?
Well,
not beer, but Canada.
No, it was actually a beer from Northern Michigan.
That he was wearing. Was all of his stuff he had on was
He
Canadian?
honestly was really torn. He had a USA hat, and then he had a South Detroit, but it had a Canada flag shirt on, and he was like, I don't know who to because he's dual. He's a dual citizen, but he was born in Canada.
Yeah.
But he ended up rooting for Canada. Yeah.
Was he really?
Yeah.
I would have, at that point, I would say that I was rooting for the U.S. team the whole way through. I would just have faked it the whole way through.
Yeah.
But why then is his family not talking to him? You said that earlier this morning.
I think that they're just
he had
not
an American
happy that Team USA won.
Interesting.
Yeah, they need a few days.
They're not talking
and then
to any
they'll
Americans.
reach out. Right.
I think it's going to be interesting to see guys like Connor Hellebuck go back to Winnipeg and play now for a Canadian team like the Winnipeg Jets.
That's always so interesting to me.
Because you're going back home, but
I'm wearing my medal.
That's huge. I know, the gold medal.
Walking in the locker room with it on.
I hope we got some big plans. I hope Dylan Larkin and I hope the Red Wings do something big for these guys.
They will for sure.
Yeah.
And then there were two viral stories that I was obsessed with over the weekend. One is Punch the Monkey. Do you guys know who I'm talking about? Punch the Monkey and his little emotional support monkey stuffed animal. Yeah. Oh my gosh,
To the Googles.
It's this monkey that was abandoned into a zoo, and all of the other monkeys bullied him. Really terrible videos to watch. Kicked him, threw him around, punched him, and somebody, I don't know who gave him this little stuffed animal monkey, and so whenever the other monkeys are mean to him, he runs to this little emotional support stuffed animal. He was getting beat up bad. So if you saw on Instagram all weekend, people were literally filming reels of themselves packing bags, and they're first flight out to Japan. Who's coming with me? Everybody was obsessed with this little monkey.
So this little monkey getting his ass beat, and they named him Punch?
They named him Punch. I don't know if his name was Punch beforehand or not. The other story was this 2-year-old mini golden doodle who was abandoned by his owner at the Las Vegas airport earlier this month. He was given the nickname Jet Blue. He's been adopted by the family of a Las Vegas police officer, one of the officers involved in this dog's rescue. His former owner, if you missed this story, tied this poor little puppy to a metal baggage, cart or whatever, and then left to board the plane after she couldn't produce the proper paperwork to register the animal as a service dog for the flight. So she was like, screw the dog, I'll leave it. I'm getting on my flight. This poor animal was just left in the airport. She ended up being booked on charges of animal abandonment, resisting arrest, and providing a false statement to a police officer. But happy ending, Jet Blue has been adopted. Jet Blue and Punch. That was my weekend, you guys. Could you tell I was sick? And that's what I was, yeah. All right, if you missed anything from today's show, go back and listen to the podcast on the free iHeartRadio app.
Celebrity Dirt. Directly from the source. It's Mojo in the Morning's Dirty on the 30.
We'll get a look at traffic right now on Channel 955.
9:53, 25 outside. Going to be cloudy and windy all day today. Temperatures dropping into the teens by tonight. Out on the streets right now. Eastbound 696 from Orchard Lake to Franklin. A little bit of slow traffic there from construction. More slow go 94 eastbound between West Grand Boulevard and John R. And just a heads up in Novi, 14 mile totally closed between Winslow Circle and Welch Drive for construction. That's scheduled to reopen tomorrow afternoon. That's your Channel 955 traffic on Mojo in the Morning.
Channel 955.
An iHeartRadio station.
This report is sponsored by Mattress Firm. Score major deals on top brands at Mattress Firm's President's Day sale. Find your dream mattress today. Their sleep experts are highly trained to find the right one to fit your unique needs. They make sleep easy.
You know, you've seen Detroit's strength. Now it's time for you to be part of it. The Detroit Police Department is hiring. From police officers to social workers, 911 dispatchers, crime analysts, detention officers, even tow truck drivers. If you're somebody that wants a great career and wants to do it with DPD, they're looking for you. You've been looking at all kinds of other opportunities. It's time for you to get one that has a starting pay for officers of nearly $60,000 a year with a chance to earn up to $91,000 a year after the academy, including paid training, full benefits, tuition reimbursements, on-site education, and more. Join Detroit's finest. The website's easy. It's that. JoinDetroit'sFinest.org. That's JoinDetroit'sFinest.org.
Hear that? That's the sound of saving a good deal more when you shop with M-Perks at Meijer. Some delicious Cosmic Crisp apples, money saved. Meijer Essential Paper Towels, that's money saved. Savings, savings, savings. Because every dollar spent is also points earned in M-Perks, which you can use to save on your next grocery trip or up to $1 off per gallon on your next tank of gas. At Meijer, we work hard to help you save a good deal more for a whole lot less. That's bringing more good to life. Exclusions apply. See mperks.com for details.
Detroit basketball is back in action. Get hyped for All-Star Cade Cunningham and Dog Pound defense. Be a part of the best game day experience in the 313, featuring thrilling theme nights, epic giveaways, and much more. Go to Pistons.com/tickets to lock in your seat. This is Detroit basketball all the time.
Hey, it's Anna from Mitsu in the Morning. Mojo in the Morning. Let's be real. If you think a brand new car is out of your budget, you haven't been to LaFontaine Mitsubishi. Lower payments, lower rates, loaded tech like that 360 camera. Check out LaFontaine Mitsubishi in Dearborn or Ann Arbor today.
Attorney Advertising by Dem Siegel, 248-671-6794. Paid active dramatization. Top Dog does not mean we are the best. No guarantees of success.
What we gonna do about this dog? This dog is a problem. And this dog trying to bite us. You see what he's asking for? He's acting like somebody died. Ain't nobody died. The guy's still living. He broke a finger. You see what he's asking for? The dog's a problem. He's trying to bite us. Every call is him. Every call. He wants some money. Every call he's trying to bite us. Look, this Top Dog calling right now. The insurance company, how may I help you? It's Top Dog. It's me again. We got a problem. I got a client in the accident, and it's real bad. See what I'm saying?
no problem. Now you can get unlimited talk, text, and data for $25 a month forever, as in for life. Make the move and watch your savings stack up. Switch now at boostmobile.com. After 30 gigabytes, you may experience slower speeds. Pay $25 a month as long as you are active on the Boost Mobile Unlimited plan.
You'll use the radio in your car more than anything else. When buying a new car, make sure the AM/FM is simple, clear, and convenient.
My ride smells just right, just right, just right, just right. Y'all gotta try that for Bree's car. Just right, just right, just right. La 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 la. With up to 40 days of consistency, all over Bree's car clips right on your vid. You know my car's my happy place. Keep that smile on my face. When it smells just right, just right, just right. Yeah, breathe happy for Breeze. La 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 la.
President's Day savings are happening now at the Home Depot with up to 40% off select appliances. Looking to upgrade your fridge? Check out LG's newest model, serving up ice in all kinds of styles. Cube, crushed, craft ice, and now new mini craft ice straight from the dispenser. From cold brew to fizzy favorites, these refrigerators will have you entertaining like a pro. Shop President's Day savings and get up to 40% off select appliances like LG at the Home Depot. Offer valid February 5th through 25th, U.S. only. See store online for details.
Hey Detroit, it's me, Tanya Lalonde from Summit Place Kia, where we love and appreciate our customers more than words can express. So let us help you get out of your old car and into a vehicle that you'll just love, even if you owe $9,000 more than that thing's worth, and even if your credit is less than perfect. So come see me, Tanya Lalonde, today at Summit Place Kia and at SummitPlaceKia.com.
You should be driving a Kia from Summit Place Kia. Summit Place Kia.
Negative trade equity refinanced, subject to lender approval.
Get the Bernstein Advantage and get respect. Call 1-800-CALL-SAM today.
More Mojo in seconds.
All right, if you woke up this morning and you could barely put your feet on the floor without pain shooting up your legs and into your back, that is no way to live. Enough is enough. Today is the day that I really challenge you to do something about it. And the first call I want you to make is to Dr. Kogan at the Nerve and Disc Institute. No drugs, no injections, absolutely no surgery or downtime. Dr. Kogan can help you get rid of chronic back, neck, or knee pain through his exclusive treatments. Treatments that don't just cover up the problem and make you feel better for a couple of weeks. They actually repair it. It is the Nerve and Disc Institute at nervediscinstitute.com.
This report is sponsored by Taco Bell.
Snow showers early on today, tapering off to just clouds. Temperatures dropping into the teens by tonight. Tomorrow, more snow in the forecast and highs around 30.
Taco Bell's new Luxe Value Menu has 10 lavish indulgences, all $3 or less. It's easy to get carried away. Like when you try the new mini taco salad, you could ask, do I need a salad fork? The fork in the bag's fine. Luxe Value Menu at participating locations while supplies last. Price and participation vary. Tax extra.
We're powered by Michigan Auto Law. Auto accident attorneys. Visit autolaw.com.
That's autolaw.com.
WKQI Detroit, WSNX Muskegon Grand Rapids, WVPS Toledo, an iHeart radio station. Guaranteed human. Real stories, real laughs, real dog. Mojo in the morning. Live.
Hey, it's Mojo in the morning. If you have noticed that your bills for last month were way higher than you thought they were going to be, especially that heat bill that you had, we're going to do a special edition of Mojo in the Morning's Breaking and Entering Christmas Wish to help you. Go to mojoswish.org. That is where we always accept wishes, and tell us what your bill was. And the Mojo in the Morning show is going to give you an opportunity to get a wish granted to help. Nobody expected that we were going to have the January and February that we had as far as temperatures were concerned. And you shouldn't have to be, faced with these crazy bills that have come through. We thought after the holidays, helping people out during the holidays was going to be enough, but no. That's why Breaking and Entering Christmas Wish is always here for you. So mojoswish.org. There is a little heat relief your way. So make sure that you're going and telling us that. It's Mojo in the Morning Show. So this next topic is a topic that was brought to my attention by a very good guy friend of mine. My wife says that I have the longest nose hairs in the history of nose hair. She says to me this whenever we're driving in the car because for some reason she can see the nose hairs as she's looking at me.
Do they touch your top lip?
Well, Shannon, to tell you how big my nose hairs are, according to my wife, Chelsea, she says they touch my mustache of my beard.
Got the connector.
She says that they're connecting now.
Like a unibrow.
Like they're literally hanging down and coming down and touching that.
Uh-huh.
And she always tells me this while we're driving,
Uh-huh.
which is the worst. And I actually have in the center console of my Tahoe, I have an electric nose hair trimmer.
You do not.
I
Do
swear to
you?
you. You lift up the
I
flap.
could see that.
I got dude wipes in
Pops
there. And
has
I got,
one too.
Does he?
Yeah.
So what do you do at a stop at a red light? You just real
Stick
quick
it up
do.
there.
So I do. But the problem is it's difficult. Have you ever tried one of those at all before?
Yeah, I have.
You have?
Yeah.
Women, do women get nose hairs?
No. Well, yes.
I mean, yes, but
Italian women?
not that we have to. Like,
I know some girls that get it waxed when they get like their eyebrows waxed.
You get a Brazilian nose? Brazilian nose wax.
So I have this thing, and it's basically this. You turn it on. It's owned and made by Manscaper, which I know other companies make them. So I get a Manscaper one, and I think it's called. It might be the lawnmower. They have the weird names to their things.
I think it's a weed whacker.
Or weed whacker. You're right, Kevin.
Yeah.
So
Thank you.
Verified. So I turn it on and I'm trying to do it, and it's hard because I'm trying to get that piece of nose hair to get up there, and it's not. I wish it was a weed whacker where it's spun around like the weed whackers do and can get the whole thing while it's up in your nose, although that would probably like screw up your sinuses. So I said to Chelsea when we got home, I go, "Can you do me a favor?" And she said, "What's that?" I said, "If I lay down on the couch, will you whack my nose? Like, will you weed whack my nose?" And she said, like she kind of like put up a little fight to that. So I talked to one of my buddies, John, and I said to him, I go, "Yeah, so I was asking Chelsea to do this for me." And he goes, "Oh," like he stops me right off the bat. He goes, "You cannot ask your wife to do that for you. If you have your wife do that for you, she will never F you ever again." And I said, "Why do you say that?" And he said, when a wife or a husband is put into a position where they have to do something for you that is not sexually appealing, or they see you do it, they're never going to want to have sex with you ever again. And he told me this comes from experience because he walked in on his wife, and I promised him I would not say what she was doing something to herself, self-grooming wise, that he said he cannot get out of his head. And it's to a point where she doesn't sometimes get his penis erect.
Oh my God. Okay.
Was she also using a weed whacker?
No. But wouldn't it be funny if she was using his nose?
But the trimming nose hairs wouldn't bug me. I don't know. That doesn't seem like it would be high on my list.
He said it's gross. And he said to me, he goes, "Listen, you're a much cooler guy than a guy that needs to have nose hairs and ear hair taken care of." Like, he's like, that's stuff that Pops, Anna's, grandpa needs to have. Although Pops is a sexy mother effer, so.
85 or 6.
Yeah, that guy's still, he's still taking care of, what do we call Grandma?
Grams.
Grams. Pops is still having fun with Grams.
Still popping Grams.
So I said to him, I go, all right, so I'm going to bring this up as a topic on our show. And this topic is going to be, what's the least romantic thing that you have ever asked your partner to do? Or what's the least romantic thing that you've ever witnessed your partner doing? 844-MOJO Live is the telephone number. And I want to hear what some people have to say. Shannon, you guys are still in the newlywed stage of the game, right? But
yeah.
You wouldn't want him to like walk in on you getting rid of hair or anything like that, would you?
I mean, he knows like I do all those things though, Yeah. So I'm trying to think of like anything that he's never seen me poop. We know that. But like in terms of grooming, I don't really know that there's anything that would, I don't know. I mean,
I picture your husband is like a seal. He's just clean.
He's not. So
He's just smooth.
I like him hairy. So he has a lot of hair on his body right now, which he hates because he likes to have everything shaved, like everything shaved. And I don't know why that really weirds me out. So he has asked me before to shave like his back or right here, like above his butt.
He gets hair on his back?
I don't, a little bit, but like in patchy places.
Okay.
I don't
makes me feel
love doing that, to be honest with you, but I don't know. Nothing that would gross me out that much.
Bianca, I feel like Bryce has seen you do some questionable things.
They're too young to be doing this.
I've never let Wes
Hopefully
see me
not.
put a tampon in.
Yeah, that's an interesting one.
I can do it so fast, too. Like, he probably wouldn't even know that's what I'm doing, but...
Wow.
Oh, no. That's the first thing that kind of went to my mind. I feel like I've seen...
It's like period stuff?
Yeah, anything period stuff. That's off. I've seen couples, whether it be like on social media or on movies, like the lady have to pop a man pimple on his back.
Yes.
I'm all for pimple poppers.
See, I
but
like
to
that.
have to do that to yours, that seems a little out of like, don't ask me to do nothing like that. I'm not about to bust a bump on your back. You got the wrong one.
Chelsea
See, that also
loves
doesn't
popping
bother.
my pimple.
Yeah, I was going to say that.
Nah, bro.
It's
You got to
therapeutic.
move on.
Guys, I'm not going to lie. In Florida, I popped Lydia's back pimple.
See?
And it went for at least 2 minutes. It was still oozing out.
She was like, there's another layer. There's another layer.
The Uber was waiting for 2 minutes for this thing to be done popping.
Damn.
She rubbed it on the beach.
It was
floor.
black, and you can see an ombre to
Okay,
white, and then
alright.
oh my god, it was swirling out like a snake. It was crazy.
Not ombre, though.
Ashley, what's going on?
Okay, first of all, that was a cyst. Second of all, Mojo, you need Chelsea to come wax your nose hairs live.
Oh, on the show?
If it's
That's actually
pain
great.
inflicted, oh yeah, if it's pain inflicted, oh, she'll love it.
So there's a place called Be Waxed that's in Pontiac I go to. But the last couple of Mondays I've tried to pull in there and they're off on Mondays. And then occasionally they'll just randomly have a closed day, like where they give everybody off. And I feel like it's God's way of telling me that I need to have nose hair because the last couple of times I've gotten my nose hairs waxed, I got sick afterwards.
Oh, really?
Interesting.
Because they tell you that you shouldn't get rid of all your nose hairs because
Yeah.
it keeps the germs, I guess.
Do you ever just yank them with your finger? Like, if you
Damn.
feel a long one, do you ever just pull
Oh,
it
yeah.
out?
That's all it hurt, bro.
I literally pulled the last remaining remnants of my brain out. One of them. It's fun when you pull it out and at the bottom of it, it has something attached to it.
Like the root?
Yeah, you get it by the root.
You pulling too hard.
What's up, Justin? Or Justine?
Oh, Justine, yeah.
So here's
not
the topic.
first time that's happened.
Hey, Justine, the topic is what is the least romantic thing you've ever either asked your partner to do or you've seen them do?
Well, hopefully my husband doesn't hear this, but he had a cyst in his butt cheek, and obviously he could not see it, so I had to pop it, and the smell is something I will never, ever forget.
That was just his ass.
No,
crazy.
I promise it wasn't. It was so gross.
Oh, assist.
Where do you draw it? She would do anything for her man.
Seriously. My friend John says, Justine, that you'll never F him again. Have you F'd him since you did that thing to assist?
Yes, I have. We've
good for
been
you.
together 17 years, so.
You're a great woman.
Open his
Seriously.
booty and pop a cyst. Shannon, could you imagine?
Hey, Kelly, what's up?
Nope.
Crazy.
Hi, Kelly.
Good morning. I am a first-time caller, long-time.
Kelly on the phone.
And so my husband is a nurse, so I asked him to do probably a lot of gross things. But most recently, I asked if he would be willing to give me an enema because I was having problems.
Oh, that's the worst.
He was.
Kevin.
And he said no.
Kevin, I know you got some girls that are in your life that you actually have the most fondness for. Could you give them an enema and then the next week get them naked and have fun?
Probably. That's a lot, though, bruh. Why are we? It's too much butt stuff
Best
going
friend.
on.
If best friend said, "Hey, Kev, give me an enema," would you do it?
We gave up women for Lent, so we off that
Wait,
right now.
we need to talk about this. What?
Bring that up tomorrow. I want that as a topic tomorrow, Lydia.
All right, bet.
Hold on, Des. What's up, Des?
How you doing, guys?
Hey,
We're
Des.
good. What's going on, Des?
So I sometimes get ingrown hairs down in like the private area.
Mm-hmm.
And one time after baking cookies with a partner, the hair started to irritate me. I couldn't see it to get it, so I asked him to pick it out, and he did.
Oh, wow. An ingrown
With his
hair
tail. Right.
down there. Man.
Yeah, and it was like right in the and it wasn't just like one hair. There were like 3 hairs in there, so he had to like keep going in to like dig to get it.
If Chelsea asked me, though, to do that for her, I'd be happy. You know what I would do?
You would use your teeth?
No. Do you remember the old-fashioned lights that doctors used to wear? Like they used to
on
have,
their
like,
heads?
Yeah, like a minor hat.
Yeah.
I'd be like, Chelsea, let me examine.
I had a fluorescent light. I had a fluorescent flashlight too, so he used that to get it. Like it was like very one of those bright fluorescent lights because he really had to dig for it.
Wow, that's amazing. Hold on a second here, Jennifer. What's going on, Jennifer?
Hello.
Hi.
So in 2018, my husband type had emergency surgery and they removed half of his colon, like the middle part.
Oh, wow.
So it created a huge open wound that I then had to take care of once he got home. He was in the hospital for like a month. But when they it was gross in itself because like his whole stomach was open. Then he had.
And we got to dump that. Did you just
Sorry.
spit? Did you just say? Yeah. Yeah, no, you can't say that.
A poop. Can I say poop?
Yeah, you can say it.
Yeah, it was really gross. So he had a hole next to his belly button where his colon emptied outwards into a bag. And that lasted for a year. And in order for that to work, you had to dilate it with to keep it open.
So
it was insane.
I have to ask you a question.
Yeah.
During that year that he had what are they, a colostomy bag, basically?
Yeah. Yeah.
Did you guys ever make love?
Yup.
Yeah, there you go.
Wow. What did you do? Did you just have to
Yeah.
like have him put the thing on the side or something?
It's
or?
already on the side.
Well, you can get a belt to wear around your waist to like hold it in place.
They have like little devices to do that, to keep track of them.
Yeah, they have like a whole clothing line for adapting to it.
See, my God.
But it's still,
Nothing stops.
when this whole thing started, the doctor said, "You guys, if you don't leave this hospital more often, this isn't gonna work. You guys it's gonna be destroyed." And yeah, it pretty much happened.
Can I just say
It's
this
really
to you?
hard to
You're
get
the
through
wife
that
of the
kind of
year.
thing.
I've got a great wife. My wife is wonderful. Chelsea has put up with a lot of crap. You put up with more than that idea that you have to change his colostomy bag and you're still making love to him. That's amazing.
Nonstop. And we had kids in travel sports that he went to that we had to do it on the road.
You know what?
Wow.
That's
It was
the for better or worse that
sure
minister says. That's amazingness. Hold on, Sean. What's up, Sean? I hope my buddy John's listening to this topic. What's up, Sean?
Hey, what's good, bro?
Nothing much. What's going on?
Okay, Mojo. First of all, Miss Anna, I'm sorry for your loss, honey bun. I just lost my best friend too. Two of them, matter of fact. But let's not revisit that. So, hello everyone, Anna, Mojo, Shannon, Kevin, all y'all. What's
Good
up?
morning.
Morning.
So, check it out, man. I had this ex-girlfriend of mine, and I got this mole on my shoulder, and it grows a hair out. And she used to bite it out with her teeth, and it just got on my nerves, bro.
She was nasty.
No, she'll put her hand on my shoulder, and she'll get to rubbing my shoulder, and she'll pick the hair, she'll find the hair, and she'll bite it out. And then when it grows back, she'll do it again.
She is literally.
Isn't that bad, by the way?
grooming
If you
you.
have a mole with a hair, you got to get that checked out by a dermatologist.
It ain't bad like that. It's like it's a beauty mark. I got beauty marks like tatted all over my body.
That's
but
why I hope you married her, Sean. Did you marry her?
Huh?
You marry
I
her?
tried to. I tried.
Anybody that'll bite a hair on your shoulder, she's a keeper.
It used to get on my nerves, Kev, bro. I'm telling you.
She probably was a wild one.
Hey, man, look.
She'd
trust
do
me, dog.
anything.
I kind of still miss her, but it's over.
Every time that hair pops up, you just really want to call her.
We'll be back with more. Don't go anywhere, please. All right.
It was a brutally cold winter. Along with piling blankets on to stay warm, the bills are piling up now. And Mojo in the Morning is here to ease the pain. Mojo pays your heating bills. It may be warmer than a few weeks ago, but your furnace still runs, and the bills pile up. Listen to Mojo to get your heating bills paid.
All right, I want to talk about Middle Eats. I love Middle Eats because it's healthy. If you're somebody that is tired of the same old boring lunch or dinner, let me turn you on to Middle Eats. Juicy shawarma bowls, wraps, crispy
it's Steve
falafel.
Guevara. It's Zodford and Holly.
Hold on a second. I'm talking Middle Eats. I turned Steve on to Middle Eats not that long ago. He loves it. Juicy shawarma bowls, smoothies, salads, loaded shawarma fries, all made from scratch, packed with flavor. Their chicken is amazing. I got a chance to go to their Roseville location, which, by the way, is amazing. The people there are awesome. And we got to see firsthand how all the food is made fresh daily. Matter of fact, they're starting right now, getting ready for your lunch orders. Go to MiddleEats.com or download the Middle Eats app today.
Hey, it's Steve Guevara. It's Zodford and Holly, and we love the Mojo in the Morning Show. Come kick off the new year leasing a new 25 Ford Bronco Sport under $400 a month, 0 down. Want more muscle? Jump in and lease a new 25 Ford F-150 well below $500 a month, and of course, 0 down. Or go pre-loved Ford Gold certified whips with rates around 4% or lower and a comprehensive 12/12 warranty included. See details and our epic inventory at dealsinthed.com.
I'm Abraham Lincoln, and I approve this message.
This President's Day, you can wait on a sale price or get the best price every day at Bob's.
And more of what you love, like bedroom sets with more storage and more charging.
Dining sets in more heights with more chair options.
Even more years on that precious mattress warranty. All for hundreds less than the competition.
Oh, my Bob! Bob's Discount Furniture with 8 Detroit area showrooms and counting.
Michigan Auto Law, the law firm that puts people over everything.
At Michigan Auto Law, we care more, so you win more. If you've been injured in an auto accident, just call us. Michigan Auto Law. People over everything. Visit autolaw.com.
BetMGM Casino is ready for winter. It might be cold outside, but the games are heating up. New customers can enjoy a 100% deposit match up to $1,000 plus $25 on the house using bonus code WKQICAS at sign up. Play your favorite games at BetMGM Casino, like blackjack and roulette with a live dealer. Or check out our exciting slots like Cash Machine. BetMGM elevates your online casino experience with unmatched rewards and bonuses. The thrills of BetMGM Casino are always available right from the palm of your hand. Download the BetMGM Casino app today and get a piece of the action. BetMGM and GameSense remind you to play responsibly. Gambling problem? Call 1-800-GAMBLER for confidential help. Must be 21 plus, Michigan only. Please gamble responsibly. Visit BetMGM.com for terms and conditions. All promotions are subject to qualification and eligibility requirements. Rewards issued as non-withdrawable site credit bonus bets unless otherwise provided in the applicable terms. Rewards subject to expiry.
Enjoy more ways to save at Kroger, like low prices in every aisle. And you can clip and save more with digital coupons in the Kroger app. Plus, you can earn fuel points to save up to $1 per gallon at the pump. So it's always easy to save big. Kroger, fresh for everyone. Savings may vary by state. Fuel restrictions apply. See site for details.
Check out our fresh Tyson Chicken full line sale going on now. Select varieties or buy one, get one free with your card. Kroger, fresh for everyone.
Did you know about 1 in 3 people with plaque psoriasis may also develop psoriatic arthritis, which causes joint pain, stiffness, and swelling? Does this sound like you? Listen to what it sounds like to be a million miles away. Tremfya guselkumab, taken by injection, is a prescription medicine for adults with moderate to severe plaque psoriasis who may benefit from taking injections or pills or phototherapy, and for adults with active psoriatic arthritis. Serious allergic reactions and increased risk of infections and liver problems may occur. Before treatment, your doctor should check you for infections and tuberculosis. Tell your doctor if you have an infection, flu-like symptoms, or if you need a vaccine. Imagine being a million miles away. Explore what's possible. Ask your doctor about Tremfya. Visit Tremfya.com or call 1-800-526-7736.
If you're injured in a car accident, go to GetDavidGetPaid.com to get started.
WKQI Detroit. More Mojo in seconds.
Hey, if you're in the market for a new ride, I want you to check out all of the savings at the all-new Moran Buick GMC in Sterling Heights. And this is when, I know I keep talking about how you can go to moranexpress.com and do everything online, but I want you to see their brand new, beautiful dealership. Meet the team, the Moran team. You're going to get the same Moran automotive service that I love and recommend to everybody. But they do have some great lease specials until the end of the month as well, like the 2026 Buick Envision Preferred. It's sophisticated style meets comfort. You get all of it in a great SUV. You could be driving one for just $379 a month. Or if you're a truck guy or girl, the 2026 GMC Sierra 1500 Elevation 4x4 Crew Cab. You could be driving one of those for just $199 a month. Brand new. Moran Buick GMC. This is the new one. It's on Van Dyke, just south of 18 Mile in Sterling Heights. Stop in today or shop online at moranexpress.com.
Portions of the following program were pre-recorded.
Now back to the only thing Michigan and Ohio can agree on. Mojo in the morning.
Hey, real quick, you guys. And my brother won't be able to hear you guys, but my brother Bill's on the phone with me.
So,
I was
going to say hi, Bill.
So real quick, so for those listeners that don't know, I talked about this earlier this morning. My brother has been a Puerto Vallarta resident. Bill, what, 26 years, 30 years, something like that?
Yeah, I've been living down here full time with my restaurant for 25 years, and I bought the property 31 years ago.
Wow. So for those that don't know what's going on right now in Mexico, in Puerto Vallarta in Guadalajara, yesterday there was some safety issues that they issued to people because the Mexican government, the U.S. government took out a head of the cartel, the drug cartel, and then the cartel people all were starting to do some things to, like, Bill, what were they doing? They were going after the airport and going after some stores and things like that?
Well, what happened was they had captured the main drug dealer that they were looking for so many years, and after they captured him, there was a response by the people that are in that organization, and they weren't hurting any people. They were going around starting cars on fire and some convenience stores that are called Oxxos. It's OXXO. It's kind of like a 7-Eleven. But they weren't hurting any people. Any of the civilians weren't hurt. They were just trying to provoke fear and terror into the city. So there was a lot of smoke. They burned some buses. But right now everything's pretty calm. There's it's pretty much over. There wasn't any response by the military nor the police. They pretty much let these people do that. Seems to me like that just so there wasn't a conflict and it escalated more. Kind of like what happened on the 6th of January when they attacked the there in Washington D.C.
Yeah,
they just let them do what they were doing, and then it was over. And I think right now we're getting back to work. They burned about 50 cars and a few buses. There were some in Costco, but nobody. The good thing was that nobody was hurt. They burnt one right across the street from my restaurant here in Puerto Vallarta. Wow. And there were like 3 guys on a motorcycle. They broke the window, threw a Molotov cocktail in it, and it started on fire. And then the neighbors put it out. And there was a lot of fear. People weren't going out on the street. There were no police and no military on the street. And then after about 4 or 5 hours, there was a military helicopter that flew over, and then there were some military police people that were driving around, and it was pretty much over. It was a terrible day. It was a terrible day for.
Yeah. Are you, Bill? You're still there, right? I didn't lose you.
There you go. Yeah,
So real quick, I got to ask you a question because this is a big deal. I know that there's a lot of tourists that you're probably one of the biggest tourist destinations for Mexico, Puerto Vallarta. There's still a lot of tourists that are there because they shut the airports down and they kind of stopped everybody from leaving some of the resorts and hotels and stuff. Was that something that they just told people, hey, just shelter in place and just stay on your property there?
Well, it was pretty much common sense. I mean, there was all this craziness going on in the city.
Yeah.
Right now, my restaurant's 3 blocks away from the main strip, which they call the Malecon, and the restaurant's called Barcelona Tapas. We've been open for 25 years, and I'm walking right now doing some exercise on the main strip, and there's about half the people that normally are here at this time of the day, and it just seems very, very calm. There's no violence. Everything's pretty much over at this moment. We're kind of seeing what's going to happen, but things will get better. You know, the good thing is that they captured a really bad guy that was involved in, he was controlling the drugs going to the United States, and I think the Mexican government's working with Trump's administration really well. And the news that I see or I hear in the news is that the American government is happy about the news about this guy named Mojo being caught. And what I, as a resident of Puerto Vallarta and a formal expat here in Puerto Vallarta running my restaurant, I'm very happy with the fact that there's going to be progress. The things will get better, and this is something that I think happens in many places, in Chicago in the 1920s, in Miami in the 90s, in Colombia.
Bill, so the Mexican residents, because you are a Mexican resident, they were happy to see this guy gone? They were happy to see him out?
Well, I don't know what people feel, but I think that for an economy and for a country to progress, there has to be, security. There has to be security. The government needs to control that. And I'm not a political person. I don't get involved with what's going on. But what I can tell you here is that Puerto Vallarta is a great place. It's a beautiful place. It deserves peace. We've never really had a problem like this in the 25 years I've been here. So I think that this issue is not going to be an issue that's going to continue. I think things will get better. And unfortunately, it's something that had to happen. And what makes me feel good is that the United States is happy about this capo, this drug capo being caught. And that's going to give us confidence for the American tourists and Canadian tourists to come down. Things will get better.
Is it, Bill, I know you say you're walking the streets. You don't feel fear at all of walking the streets after you said that yesterday there was guys throwing Molotov cocktails and stuff? Like, you don't think that that's going to happen again?
Well, you know what? You can see me we're doing a video chat, right?
I've got you on video, but the listeners can't see it.
Yeah. Can you tell them what you see?
I mean, it's beautiful. I mean, it's beautiful blue skies and yeah.
What do you see? What do you see right now?
Well,
see some people walking.
Yeah.
It's kind of quiet.
Yeah. It's wild because, I don't know if you guys saw all the videos of what was going on, but you see the videos of obviously
scary.
just the smoke and everything.
Yeah.
Bill, Luke is supposed to go down to Mexico for a spring break vacation to a different part of Mexico. I know Mexico is a huge country. A lot of people don't realize how big that country is. I mean, not as big as the United States, but it's big. Is there safety right now? I mean, it's safe for people to go to this.
Yeah. Well, you know what? I think for this week it's going to be the people are going to be scared about coming. But I feel right now I feel safe. I'm worried about the tourism going down, but that's going to be temporary. Things happen when there's a horrible storm or hurricane. They always show the worst part, and when 95% of the rest is okay.
Yeah.
Or, for example, I was in Chicago a few months ago, and the night that I was in Chicago, there were 6 people killed on Chicago Avenue.
Yeah.
And then so I think that there's so many crazy things happening in the world right now. But I can tell you that for 25 years of being down here, I've never been robbed. I've never had any type of confrontation, affair. Yesterday was the first time, and it was orchestrated. It was orchestrated, and it was something that it will be controlled. I think the good thing is that the American government is working with the Mexican government, and the Mexican government is working with the American government to together to solve these problems.
Yeah.
But it's going to be okay. You know, I think if somebody had a ticket to come down this week, you know, I would probably cancel that ticket. But then it's going to come back. You know, it's not going to be something that's going to happen for forever. But right now, there's peace. Nobody's been hurt. No civilian, no tourist has been hurt. No Mexican, citizen. Not involved with the drug people have been hurt. No, the people that were lighting cars on fire, none of them were killed by the government. And
That's the wild part, isn't it? Wild to know that they kind of let them do their thing, knowing that they were going to do it and make sure that.
It reminded me so much of the 6th of January,
where the goofballs were doing what they were doing.
When there was no response by the government, and you wonder, why is there no response? So maybe there's a reason that the people that are in charge of security decide, you know, maybe it's like marriage, you know? Can't fight with your wife.
Get it out of your system and be
Get
done.
it out. All right.
Just let her yell at you and stuff and get it over, and then things become peaceful afterwards.
Bill, that might be the wisest words ever. Well, listen, I wanted to check in on you. Everybody's been asking me. Johnny Dare's been contacting me like nonstop to make sure you're okay and safe. And I'm happy that you're safe. I will say this. This is one thing about my brother, and for those people that don't realize this, anybody that's met him, one thing, this man has no fear of anything. I'm fearful to go. I'm fearful to walk into the studio at 5:15 in the morning. This guy's walking the streets of Puerto Vallarta after these guys were firebombed. Yeah.
Well, you know what? I am fair of getting married again. Well, you had me on the radio.
Yeah.
Tell the people that the name of my restaurant is called Barcelona Tapas in Vallarta. On Instagram, it's Barcelona Tapas BV.
I love him.
Puerto, V as in Vallarta.
All right.
So, and if they come down and they say they listen to you, I'm going to give them a free drink, free round of drinks on the house.
All right. Oh, wow. All right. I love it.
Love it.
We're Mojo's friends.
Yeah, I love you, Bill.
They can have anything they want to drink. And us.
I love you, buddy.
All right.
I'll talk to you later. By the way, there's a bunch of women that say that they want to meet Mojo's brother to marry you. Are you sure you want to give up marriage?
You know, let's talk about a good future for all of us.
All right. I'll talk to you later. I love you.
All right.
Adios.
Love you, Bill.
Wait, hang on. Before you go,
Oh
look
my
at
God.
No.
See what you see this?
Oh my God, you guys.
Tell the people what you're looking at.
It's gorgeous, beautiful, crystal blue sky, water, everything. It's awesome. Beautiful women. It's unbelievable. All right.
Well, there's only guys here right now. I don't see any women. But...
I love you. I love you, buddy. I'll see you, Bill.
Bye.
Right,
Say hi to Shannon.
All right. Bye.
She's
Bye.
taken.
Shannon, you're great. You're the best.
All right.
I love
Bye.
him so much.
Oh my God.
That actually, I'm so happy you asked because we're trying to decide whether to cancel our vacation or not today. And I'm still
Y'all
so on
going
the
down
fence
there?
with it. For spring break in a couple of weeks. Yeah. Yeah.
Can I tell you something?
I mean, he walking
And
around with his
I've got all the co-parents asking us. I don't know what to do.
The way he making it sound like he in the Garden of Eden right now.
I know. He's making me feel like I want to go down today.
He don't got no shirt on. Rink's got an umbrella. He chilling.
Can I tell you though about him? Like just to give you this, like he literally's lived there for 30 years or been, because he said he's owned that property for 30 years. He's gone back and forth and then became a full-time resident of Mexico. It was wild yesterday when this happened. I had no idea what was going on. People were texting me, "Is your brother okay? Is your brother okay?" I'm like, what is going on with my brother? He is one of those people that has educated me so much on Mexican, culture, the government, and all this stuff. And I think that there's a lot of bad press that Mexico gets that is probably not deserved, but I don't know. I know. Well, in this world, all I know is this. How did the Mexican hockey team do? Do they have a hockey team?
Oh, no.
I love our hockey team.
We going to Barcelona Tapas?
Yeah.
That's where our American team should go to celebrate.
Kevin, why don't we broadcast from my brother's restaurant when everything's good in Puerto Vallarta just to help it?
It sounds like it's good already. Let's go today.
Would you do it? Would you feel comfortable going?
Hell yeah. Honestly, I want to throw a Molotov cocktail. I'm not going to lie. That's a dream of mine.
Don't say that.
Yeah, I'm just blowing off steam, right? That's what he said they're doing. They'll let me do it.
Well, it's wild to think, though, that they think that taking out the leader of the cartel is not going to make the people that are part of the cartel try to do something, you know?
They said, not my mencha.
What was the guy's name, Shannon?
El Mencho.
Yeah,
El Mencho.
Don't mention my mencho.
Well,
See, now they got to figure out who's going to take his place, because when